Hello and a very good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Feels like an absolute age since I've been here, but it is Don't Say Anything. But it is lovely to be back. I've only been off 2 weeks and I know you guys have missed me so much. Haven't you, everybody?
Hey!
Oh, they were so nice. I wasn't expecting anyone to cheer there. But it's, it's great to be back. And actually, a few things have changed since I've been away. New schedule, new sparkling schedule, which is really cool. And of course, we kickstart your day with, well, two brilliant shows, Wake Up Call and, of course, Craft, Chat and Create, which is going to be coming up for you over the course of the next 3 hours. Also, we've rolled into a new month, and this month is National Craft Month, National Paper Craft Month, and to celebrate that right throughout the month, we are giving you the opportunity to grab some of our brilliant craft kits with a brilliant discount, 40% off selected monthly craft kits. This is 37 through to 44. So 40% off, so grab those whilst you can. And not only are we celebrating National Craft Month, but of course on the 19th of this month, it is National Quilting Day, and we didn't want to just celebrate a day. So for the whole of the month, we are giving you the opportunity to get your hands on the Threaders Quilting Starter Kit with 25% off, and that deal is available for you up until the 9th of March. So plenty of reasons to be shopping with us. And I'm hugely excited because you know what, back on my first day, I'm here with two of my absolute faves. The lovely Craig and Becky join me. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Really good. How are you,
Yes.
Becky?
All good. All
Yeah.
good.
Have a good holiday?
Oh, I had a great holiday.
What did you do?
What did I do?
What did you do?
My dad was up for a little bit.
Right.
A few of my friends, and then we did a few sort of half-termy bits with the kids. Went to the Yorkshire Dales.
What did you?
Nice.
Emmerdale.
Huh?
Emmerdale. That's where Emmerdale's
Oh,
done,
yeah.
isn't it? Yorkshire Dales. At least that one's not been axed.
Well, oh no, don't start. But, like, he's very upset because Neighbours has gone, isn't it?
I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting it go.
It's gone though, isn't it?
It's gone. It's going.
It's going. Gone. And not
Yeah.
even you, with all of your kind of, you know, lofty kind of, you know, your position as a worldwide crafter can save it, can you?
No.
No. Anyway, on better news, we have a very exciting day lined up for you, and I've got to get used to the new time. So if you're not kind of up to speed with everything yet, 10 o'clock, our first show, what we're doing right now. So you get Wake Up Call and, of course, Craft, Chat, Create. So a great chance to jump in, grab all of those goodies, and it's a great way for us to preview the day. So that's 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific time. 2 o'clock PM UK time will be your next set of shows, and today, Softer Side of Life, I'll leave Becky to tell you more about what is coming up in that show, but that's 2 o'clock through 5, 9 o'clock Eastern, or 6 a.m. Pacific, and then launch day is coming your way.
Woo-hoo!
That's why he's so excited. With Craig and Becky coming up 6 o'clock this evening, it's 1 o'clock Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific time. And just before we move on, just tell me why you were going woohoo, because launch is very exciting, isn't it? Brand new Nitwit.
It really, really is. Brand new Nitwit. We'll go over it later on. You may be familiar with them, but Nitwit are all about digital designs. But in collaboration with us at Crafters Companion, we bring you the paper crafting collection. This is only the third one. As I say, they come in conjunction with us. I always have the pleasure of launching them, and that is no exception. Kindly Thoughts coming up today. 3 full hours with myself and Becky. It's going to be fab.
Grab the set now whilst you can, because it is going to be a busy one. And of course, Becky, you're coming up on Softer Side. Now, I'm with you for the first hour, then it's Becky and Becky for the final 2 hours, but we've got brand new fabric coming up, haven't we?
We've got some beautiful fabrics. We've got our new builder block of the week, which is the expansion packs that go with your normal builder block system. So yeah, we've got lots of things. I've got lots of demos to do, and some things for Mother's Day that I'm going to be making. It's coming up soon, isn't it?
End of the month.
Yeah.
27th,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So the little thing to make for Mother's Day, you could get making now and have it ready.
Good.
So, yes, lots to look forward to, and as usual, you can get in touch with us. You can interact with us right throughout the show, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching on YouTube. We would love to hear from you. Anything that you want to share with us, anything that you want to ask us, then please do get in touch on the social channels, and we will mention you right throughout the show. Just before we move on, we, as I know lots of you watching today as well, are very sad to hear the news of Aisha Dennison, who has sadly passed away. She's been a much-loved member of our crafting community here at Crafters TV. I was saying to the guys, certainly when I started, she was one of the very first people who introduced herself to me over the last couple of years. So we are really, really sad to hear the news, and I know you guys have been chatting about it over the last day or so. But everyone on our team enjoyed chatting to her, enjoyed all the times that she got in touch with us, and all of our thoughts and prayers are with Aisha's family during this difficult time. Right, let us move on and have a look at this week's Get It, Got It Good, which of course launched on Monday. Great little stash builder here. If you are somebody who loves your paper, who am I trying to kid? If you love your paper, you're going to love this deal. 12 by 12 paper pad collection, 98 sheets in total. Basically works out that you buy 2 and you get 1 for free. If you want to jump in and get this, £27.98 or £32.90. Platinum price on this, £22.38 or £26.32 is the deal on this one, and as I say, this is live until the end of the week, end of play Sunday.
What day?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday. You all right?
I'm good.
We are here. I forgot about this little bit.
I know.
Honestly, it feels like I've not been here.
It feels like we want a hug.
Do you want to?
Do you want it?
Come on.
Hey.
Oh.
Do you want a hug? Oh, do you want a hug? Come on, let's go give a hug. Come on.
This one. No. Close up. Right. There we go.
There we go.
Everyone's
That's the hug's done.
Let's get started. I thought you were coming in for a hug then, John, as well.
Come on, John. Come on. Becky, come on.
Come on.
Hey.
Oh, you guys.
Right, we've got work to do.
Yeah, I've got 7. Well, you started it.
I know. Do you love a big hug, though?
Right. Let's get going. We'll set. You can do a few hellos, are you?
Do you want to do a few
Well, you were
hellos?
looking at your phone as
I
if you were going to
was.
say hello. All right, okay.
Sarah C on YouTube is saying, yay, Ben's back. Miss you.
Miss you guys too.
Miss you.
Miss you.
Kirsty on YouTube is saying, Ben's back. It seems ages since we last saw you. It does.
It has been.
There's only other 2 presenters out there in UK TV that has more holidays than you, and that's Holly and Phil on This Morning.
That's outrageous.
And now you as well.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Sarah Brown on Facebook is saying, hello, Craig and Ben, sending hugs your way from Melbourne, Australia. And Bethany on Facebook saying, good morning, everyone, from Cheshire. Lovely to have you back, Ben.
Thank you.
Marcia, yay!
Yay!
Ben's back.
Yay!
Sarah Brown again saying, hello, Becky, Craig, and of course, Ben, nice to see you back.
Nice to be back, gang. I'm certainly happy to be here. It feels like I've been off for ages. But we are back. And what? All right, it's not your turn to talk yet. It's not your turn. The layering delicate panel die collection is coming up. 4 die set, 16 sheets of Nina card that you're going to get with this as well. You are saving today 40% on this, which brings it down to $34.17 or $42.47. Of course, if you're a platinum member as well, you'll get your discount there too. Really super versatile set this, because you can use this kind of like as a focal point for your card, can't you? Or you can use these also as a nice sort of background element.
You absolutely can. What I am going to say is, because you get the Nina with it,
Yeah.
you absolutely can die cut into the Nina. You can. Don't. That's the perfect cardstock for you to do your alcohol colouring with. So what I would say is then just pop that to the side. So if you want to do colouring with your tri-blends or illustrators or anything like that, you've got your cardstock. As I say, absolutely you can cut into it, but I wouldn't. I would just store that, keep that for my alcohol colouring.
Top tip.
But what you've got within these ones is the 4 sets here. So what you've got is you've got these gorgeous butterflies. Once you've cut them out, the wings do lift up as well, which enables you to make things such as that. So within that one, you've got the lovely swirl.
Swaddle.
All the way around. So if you want to use that as a main focal point, you can do. Maybe just a sentiment right in the middle, that's all you need to do. But then equally, it could be the backdrop if you want to. You can then chop into it, cut into it, use your nesting dies as well to then change the frame of it. That's up to you. Then within this one here, we have got our entwining vines.
Entwining.
I know, can never say it.
Entwining vines.
Perfect one for things the background of your flower forming if you wanted to. Nice one just to add in. Maybe you want to snip little elements out and then use individual kind of like foliage, branches, trees, that sort of thing. That's going to be Make you see, no, better not. So then what we've got that one. Now with that one, it's a good one for the foil press. Look at this one.
I love the peacock feathers.
Isn't it phenomenal? This one is the peacock feathers. Do you know why it's called peacock feathers?
No.
No? Because it looks like peacock feathers.
Ah, of course.
Of course.
I should have guessed that, shouldn't I?
Now think of your cardstock from your masquerade ball, think of your water reactive inks, sparkle inks that you've got here. You can then cherry pick sections and then you can then colour in different parts if you want to. Mix them with the deep tones, so you've got your blacks at the bottom and then highlight in just certain areas with the colours. It looks absolutely exquisite. So bringing in your peacock collection, if you've got that left over.
Love that.
Or nice just to have is that backdrop, something a bit different. If you don't want the foliage, you don't want your pattern paper, then you have got your peacock feathers. And then the perfect peonies within this one here. Love your paper piecing? Perfect. Really good to do your paper piecing, like you can see on there.
Ooh.
And it is a sizable die, but the paper piecing elements, they're not too small.
No.
So therefore, you know, you get that pleasure as you start to paper piece them into place. Now you can paper piece them with plain cardstock. What about colouring your own little paper piecing? I've done that with a launch day with myself and Becky a couple of Fridays ago. It was our edgeables.
Oh yeah.
So we've done paper piecing, but what we've done is the bits that paper pieced out, we actually coloured them in, so you can then start to blend and shape if you want to, but gives you a different look. So then that enables you to do quite substantial cards, concept cards. Now the whole thing cuts out, so a dome card like that, you would need to put a little bit of acetate or that on the backdrop, but still it looks so, so lovely. Once again, I'm going to say it, your peonies from your flower forming, just your flower dies, anything like that, really nice as that main focal point, sentiment into the middle, a few gems or something really, really simple, but then you can use it as a backdrop. So sometimes if you get maybe not fed up of pattern papers or pattern vellums, you're wanting something different, something texture, then you can be using these dies as well.
Really versatile, as you can see, and a lovely price on those as well. Don't forget, you do get your 16 sheets of Nina card included too. If you're a UK customer, of course, as well, and you are a ClearPay customer, you can see the deals right there. It's fine, I can get them.
You can get them?
They're right here.
Oh, there you go. Watch your back.
Watch my back.
Watch your back.
Why?
Just in case, I didn't want you to hurt your back.
Oh no, I got a good back now.
You've got a good back?
Because I'm strong, because I go to the gym.
You're doing the muscles?
Doing the muscles.
The muscles.
Working the muscles. I do about, you asked Nicola, because we're on these newfangled watches that like ping when you have, because Nicola is my friend on my watch. I mean, she's my friend in real life as well, I hope. But when I do a workout, it pings. So it goes ping, and then Nicola gets my ping to say that I've done a workout. And then when she does a workout, it pings for me, so it tells you when everyone's doing workouts.
I don't get any pings. I want a ping.
But you haven't got an Apple Watch, have you?
No.
And you don't work out?
No.
That's why you don't get pings. There's two reasons why you don't. I could do, when I've done a workout, I could drive around to your house, or maybe I could ring you up and just go ping, ping, like that.
There you go.
I'll start doing that.
Do that.
I'd only do that for you, though.
Yeah. Can you still get poked on Facebook? Well, it's a legit question. You could poke people on Facebook.
I'd forgotten about that until you just said, but I don't. It's a good point. That was like a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's just yeah. Oh. Yeah, Nicola, go and see if you can poke me on Facebook.
The things
So I might not be able to get pinged, but at least I can get poked.
He's not changed, is he? He's not changed. Let's move on swiftly to this morning's morning must-have, which is available. He's gone. Which is available. Isn't that scary that you can hide behind me? I'm that wide that you can literally disappear behind me. Wow. It's all of the workouts and things. Anyway, stop that. The morning must-have is available this morning or for 24 hours, or indeed whilst stocks last. And we're looking at the Spectrum Mask Sparkle Pen collection. Basically, you're going to be getting two sets. Your the clear overlay pens, which you're going to get in this set. You will get for free. $51.96 or $67.80 is the deal on this. Any two for £22 or $29. Your platinum price will flash up for you as well. But let's have a quick look at the pens that you're going to get. Then we'll show you actually all of the colours, and we'll show you some finished samples here as well. Why do we need these in our lives, Mr. Craig? If you can talk.
So,
You need these, we all need that sparkle in our life. Now, but these ones are water-based, so you can start to blend them out. You can then start to mix and match if you want to as well. But what they do is they give you that incredible sparkle. But then these ones, it's not a coarse sort of sparkle to it. It's really, really quite smooth. A little bit of texture, but it's really quite smooth. But the depth of colour that you can get, lay it on flat, so strong, but then coming in with a water brush, paintbrush and water, or even coming in with your clear sparkle overlay.
These you get for free within the deal.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So use that as an alternative to pull out the colour, or you can use that on its own. So if you want to then maybe add a little bit of sparkle to your launch day collection coming up at the end of the day with Nitwit, you can do. You can go over your toppers, your backgrounds, your sentiments, anything like that with a clear sparkle overlay. But you've got all of these ones in here. I know you're going to show them in a minute.
Yes.
All these colours that are going to work for all throughout the year.
So these are all the colours that you will get here, and it basically works out that you're going to get 2 sets of the clear overlays for free within this collection. So a lovely array of different colours. And once you've got the clear overlays, it then basically means you can glitterise, if that's a word.
Yes.
Sparkleise any colour that you want.
You can, absolutely, you can do as well. It adds that lovely sheen of glitter that you can see here as well. Really, really nice. It's one of those, certainly so many of you at home always have the clear sparkle overlay near you, because you can add it to anything. If you can hold a water brush or a paintbrush, you'll be able to use these ones no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
Really simple to use.
And, you know, great for creating your backgrounds, great for doing techniques like this. I absolutely love
so smart,
that.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So smart. That's by simply tapping the end of your pen on your arm or your hand or your finger, just to create these little splodges as well, but so effective. But then what you could have done is gone over with the water mister, and then it spritzed that, and then that would have given you even more of sort of like a firework explosion.
I've got actually, I'll show you a little bit later on. I think it's good to look at some finished cards now, but I've got a little booklet here which will show you lots of different techniques, and I know Craig will talk all about those as well. But I also think finally, just before we move on, that glitter's always quite nice to add sparkle to things like your sort of fairy tale stamps and dies. You know, that kind of effect really works well, doesn't it?
It does, and you might want to then colour in the full image with your sparkle pens, which you can do. Maybe you want to dap them onto your craft mat, your glass mat, pick the colour up from your overlay or a paintbrush, you can do it as well. Or just little sections, maybe the trees or maybe the fairy or the fairy's wings, or if you've got like ballerina, anything like that, it's nice. It's subtle, and if you do add sparkle to a whole image, it's a lot, but it's not too much. You know, where sometimes if you were to glue and glitter a full image, you'd be like, whoa, that's intense. But the sparkle pens are just perfect.
Remember, you're buying 4 sets, you're getting 2 sets of the clear overlays for free.
How many?
This 2.
Not one.
Not 2. Not 1. Not 1, but 2.
2.
Yes, because 2 is more than 1.
How many did you get in a set?
6. 18 in total.
18 in total?
Yes.
How many colours?
Shush. That is this morning's morning must-have. Now, moving on. By the way, you're getting lots of laughy faces this morning, so stop mucking about, you. Seriously, you're not here to have fun.
I don't...
What?
I don't see anyone saying stop mucking about.
No, no one said stop mucking about. I'm saying stop mucking about because we're here to... Come on, crack on. Stop messing about.
Sorry, Dad.
We're moving on to the Sassy... No, I don't really mean that. We're moving on to the Sassy and Classy collection. I love this set, and I love it even more today for the fact that you're getting the full collection, but you're only paying for 2. How many?
2.
And you're getting the other 2 for free. How many are you getting for free?
2.
Well done.
So how many are you getting in total? And how many are you paying for? And how many are you getting free? 2. Hey!
Well,
how much for?
£19.98 or $25.90. But if you're a platinum member, another 20% comes off that price.
How many clear pays if you're here in the UK?
4. Now, these are just the cutest, the coolest stamps. And I absolutely love these because, again, I think these are going to be for... we all know someone in our lives, don't we, who's like this.
Yes.
Great for those invitations, maybe. Great for those people who love to sit back and kick back and relax. And those people like you, Craig, who are too glam to give a damn. It's quirky, it's fun, this collection, isn't it?
It is. Now, can you imagine these ones being coloured with your sparkles?
Ah, yes.
Even if it's just little accents if you want to as well. But yeah, really nice. Really get in there when it comes to your colour and mediums. But they're not overly difficult to colour in. That one's definitely Becky.
There is Becky, look.
I thought the one somebody lying on the sofa was definitely me.
That one there?
Yeah, that's sort of more me.
Yeah. Well,
That's me sort of Monday to Thursday.
yeah, and then
that one is
Friday,
me on a Friday.
all business.
Yeah.
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 That was actually, that one there was Becky in the green room a little bit earlier on while we were all getting prepared. She was there. John, where's my coffee?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, sorry, Becky. It's good to be back with you. But yeah, these are so much fun.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, go on. And oh, there you go. Yeah, because I'm trying to do it all now, aren't I? I'll take it all over from you. Really fun little set of sentiments. Again, things like dress to impress. The world is your catwalk. Really, really cute. I've not quite seen another set quite like this, Craig. It's really lovely.
No, they're fun to colour. They're fun to give to a recipient as well, that you can see, you know, if you want to then use the main image itself, but you get little embellishments, for instance, like the bow. So if you want to do a little bit of decoupage, you can do. But all of them have got your different sentiments as well.
Show us the next one.
Let's show you the next one.
Yeah.
Hey!
Erin just said that's me and you.
That's me and you.
We'll always be friends. You match my level of crazy. That's about right.
Definitely right.
Yeah.
Definitely right.
Yeah.
Now within that one, it could be you and your sister, or it could be you and your best friend, you and your mum, you and your aunt. You know, it could be anything
Great
like
for
that.
little invitations as well.
Really
aren't they?
good. You know, maybe someone's having a 21st or a 30th.
Yeah.
And the good thing with this sort of style, and however you colour it, yes, it'd be good for a 21st, but it'd be good for a 30th, a 40th,
Yeah.
a 50th, a 60th. Do you know what I mean?
Or maybe like a hen do or something like that.
Yeah.
You could send these out for. What I absolutely love as well. Obviously, that's been printed straight onto the cardstock, but you have got the ability again, like we've seen here, to add depth and dimension just by simply snipping out the images.
Of course you could. If you want to snip out certain little bits, you can do. If you want to decoupage the whole thing, you can do it as well. It's a really nice set to just stamp out, colour, and you know that all 4 sets that we've got here, you know someone within each of these sets.
Show us the next one, Craig.
Show you the next one.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Nicola and Erin. Erin's the cat,
Erin is the cat.
and Nicola's the little girl.
Why is Erin? Oh, I understand now.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I was a bit slow to react on that one. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, really cute.
Really, really nice, isn't it? Really nice one here. So within this one here, you know, you don't have to do large cards either when you stamp out the image. Could be on a nice little 5x5 card if you want. But then the ability of your stamping means that you can incorporate them into your concept cards. So if you want to do little Z folds, maybe you want to do fold backs, maybe you want to do twisted easels, you can do. But then stamping it into your cardstock, which, by the way, bless you, John. By the way,
Yes.
this is where you would use that Nina that you might have got with the die sets at the start. Stamp onto your Nina and then use your classiques, your tri-blends, your illustrators for that one there, and that's where you're going to get that lovely tone. But then stamp maybe, not obviously right in the middle of your A4, but stamp somewhere in the middle-ish. Then bring in your nesting dies, your circle nesting dies and that, and then you can start to layer them up that way as well. Really cool.
£19.98, $25.90 if you are a US viewer. Sorry, really slow today. Brain's computing everything. And of course, you're buying 2 and you are getting 2 for free.
How many altogether?
4.
How many are you getting for free?
2.
So how many are you paying for?
2.
Hey.
Whee. How many elements are you getting in total?
27.
Oh, don't tell him. They just whispered in his ear.
They didn't tell me.
Nicola Scott on Facebook says, stop mucking about, Craig. Nicola Scott, I recognise that name. And Linny Jones on Facebook says, oh my, I have missed these 2 nutters being together. Kathy says, best team ever to start your day. You guys.
Oh, you guys.
You guys. You guys. Hey, do a 12.
Your Friday morning starts right here.
And if you're thinking, why has he just done that? Because I'm bang on. See, because we're doing twirling characters, you see. He needs a character.
You do a twirl.
No, huh? What you doing?
I don't know. You lift me up there.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. I
didn't know it.
I think you're coming at me like that. No, I know you can't lift
I
me.
can't lift you.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. Thank you, Becky.
Uncle. Uncle.
I thought you said uncle.
Uncle.
Now, why were we doing that?
We were doing that, Craig, because I don't know why we did that last bit, but we were twirling
True.
because we got the twirling characters on an unbelievable deal. The twirling character stamp and die selection, 67 elements in total. I can tell you that this is a 70% saving.
How much?
70% saving off this collection. Do you want to hold the boards again?
Yeah, let's
So I
do the
quite like
boards.
this new dynamic of you holding the boards and me showing you the cards. Now, each one of these is $7.99 or $9.95. You are going to get 5 of these bad boys for just $11.98 or $14.92. Plus, if you're a Platinum member, another 20% comes off these. These are so much fun. What I love, they're cute and quirky.
Yep.
They've each got their own little aperture.
Yep.
They've each got their own relevant stamp
Yep.
relating to what they do, and they create a really cool effect, don't they?
They do indeed, because you can turn them into twirling characters. So we'll show you these ones just in a moment, and we will be demoing them in Craft Chat and Create. But what to do as well is come along, think about penny sliders, maybe all your different concept cards like that one, or simple as embellishments for your cards. But within that one there, you've got your twirling bird, and then that one enables you to then,
Hey!
I'm spinning around,
move
get
out of my way.
So you've got that bird there, but then don't forget you can mix and match them as
Yeah,
well
of
if you
course,
wanted
because
to.
they all fit in each other's apertures, don't they?
They do indeed.
What? I mean, I've just come back in today, hopefully upping the level of professionalism, and this is what I get. I mean, you wait till we get over to see Becky in a minute. She's on one as well today. Wow.
But then this one, maybe you're going to be in the doghouse.
Yeah,
You've got
you're
the
in the doghouse.
This one, I'm so in the doghouse,
You
that's
are.
for sure. You've got the doghouse here, so
You
you've got
ain't
the
nothing
doggy.
but a hound dog.
And then you can then be, you're in the doghouse, or you can then create, you can actually use these for the front of shakers if you wanted to.
Ooh.
But it's all about the way that you twirl them around, and that's what we're going to do just shortly. So let who let the dogs out? So you've got that one.
Yep.
Then we've got Elephant Gate.
Elephant Gate. Oh, yes! Can I just tell you, by the way, I don't know if you know this, so I put it on the various social media channels. That Elephant Gate video, last time I checked, it had like 30,000 views.
Wow.
What people tuning into watching an elephant stamp being squashed?
It's amazing.
Surely you know about Elephant Gate by now.
What can I squash today? We'll find out.
Stay tuned to find out.
But we've got our elephant. So we've got Nelly the elephant, and look at that. And you get the front and you get the back as well. So this is how you get the stamp with them as well. Stamp them out, die cut them, colour them as well. So you've got Nelly the elephant, lost her trunk and said goodbye to the circus.
Off she went with the trumpety trump. Yeah. Is that still the same word in the US?
Like
Like a trump?
Trump. Trump mean the same thing.
Yeah. Like
Pumping.
You don't say that in the US. I just. I know what Trump is in America.
Means in America.
We were
Let's
just
not go
wondering-
down that road.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. What about unicorns? Look at that. Now, what little girl wouldn't love the unicorns? Now, with that one, it's keeping it very, very simple, Ben, using that aperture tag. But that's a tag on its own if you want to. But that could be the dog in there, it could be the bird in there. You're mixing and matching, or a really nice unicorn stamp, a quirky, cute character for you to then be using as well. A lot of fun when it comes to that one there. So a really nice unicorn. I don't know any unicorn songs.
Unicorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Unicorns, they are great. Unicorns,
they're
I've
done
got
it.
8 unicorns, they fly through the sky.
Unicorns pump glittery pumps. What's new, pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So we've got a twirling pussycat. kind of ironic that it's in a fishbowl. Just saying, just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, you might want to then put the dog and the cat together.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to do a slimline card, you know, you could do a great big long twirling character if you wanted to. But have fun with these ones here. Becky's gone. You can have fun with these ones here, and as you can tell, even just by looking at them, thinking what you can create. As we did say at the start, and we've not said it yet, you do get all your different sentiments to work in conjunction as well. Even the tiny little goldfish.
I did say that at the start.
Well, yeah, at the start, but I've not mentioned it throughout showing you the board. So just to reiterate that you do get the stamps as well. Really nice.
Really, really lovely collection. And honestly, if you, like me, love cards that do things, you know, cards that have that kinetic energy, that movement. If you like to have a bit
males,
of fun.
we like that. Yeah, we like movement.
And that says a lot about us, doesn't it, really? Get this collection today, honestly, 70% off. So £11.98 or $14.92 is nonsense. It really is.
Bonkers.
It is bonkers. £9.58, $11.94 if you are a Platinum member. Lots of love coming in this morning. Carol says, you two are brilliant. So lovely to start the day with a giggle. You are welcome. What a lovely day it's going to be with Ben and Craig, says Coletta. Aww. And CTV the Musical, says Lily Jones on Facebook. Oh, talking about that, just very quickly, make sure you're watching. I mean, hopefully you stay with us right throughout these 3 hours, but if you have to go away, make sure you're back. I would say 10 to 1 UK time, because we've got a brand new crafty extravaganza coming your way.
End of the show.
It is going to be like the end of the show. And we'll chat more about that a little bit later on. Also, just forgot.
More?
No, I'll do that later.
No, you say no. You can't do that and just.
No, I was just going to say. Also, it's like National Scrapbooking Day today as well. So we will be chatting about that later on. So if you want to send any pictures of any scrapbooking that you've done recently, then feel free to send in your pictures to the usual place, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Now, also coming up a little bit later on, we have got the lovely Becky Swan with The Softer Side of Life. That's coming up from...
Always look on
the softer side of life. That's coming up from 2 o'clock. Seriously, this afternoon, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Hey, and if you thought this was crazy, wait till you see the next little section we're going to do over there with Becky. I'm coming over, Becky, but what we got on the show?
All sorts of exciting things. Do you know what? I don't know why I bother putting any makeup on when I come in, because I'm here and I just start crying with laughter. So I apologise in advance. But we've got some fantastic fabric on the show. Do you need a map?
I can't remember how to get around the studio. I started walking that way and I was like, you can't get that way. John's like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, I'm not playing.
Well, you've been away for so long. I'm surprised you managed to make it here on time.
I know. I left 2 hours early this morning to make sure that, seriously. Anyway, it's lovely to have you here. It's lovely that The Softer Side of Life is back at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and it's lovely that we've got some brand new fabric. Macawa.
I'm not entirely sure how to say it.
How do you say it, though?
I say makeover, but I don't know. Maybe someone can tell us, come in and type it in phonetically for us. I don't know. But I do know the fabric.
Right.
So I do know the quality that you'll get for the fabric. So really, really sort of lovely. We always bring you fantastic designs. These are sort of slightly larger prints, some of these. So work really well with some of our bag making dyes. I think you can make some really beautiful things here. So I'll hold some of them up so you can actually see what they look like.
Okay.
So this is the first one here.
Wow, these are gorgeous.
So this is the large tulip on pink. And that's really pretty, isn't it? It's got a really nice sheen to it, nice and smooth.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful colours, really, really pretty.
Yep.
So we've got that one.
Yep.
Then we've got the same design, but a different colourway. So we've got this in the green, in the teal. Lovely, isn't it?
Stunning.
Really, really pretty. So all these colours are going to work really well together. So you've got all these different aspects of these pinks in there as well. So work really well together. Then you've got this one here. So this is the final one in this colourway. This is the cream.
It's got a real feel of like luxury and expense about this, isn't it?
Yeah, really pretty. And these are sort of quite vintage, these kind of colours, aren't they? These kind of designs that you're going to be getting. But we've got some other ones in the collection, sort of smaller prints, finer prints. So we've got this one here. So this is more of a traditional kind of design
Oh, wow.
in more neutral colours.
Yeah.
So this is the large tulip on pale. You can see this, we've almost got like, as it's sort of,
like
you've got like a sheen to it, and you can see almost like peonies as well as tulips on there. And look how well that works together.
Yeah.
Really, really pretty.
Yeah.
So there's that one. And then you go to the smaller.
I'm not supposed to be folding these up, am I?
Yeah. Well, you're not doing that. You're just throwing them on the floor.
I am just throwing them on the floor.
Then we have this one here, which I think is really pretty. This is
Oh, I
almost
love it.
a Liberty print kind of look to it. This, again, we always go back to what would you wear? You know, what shirts do you want made out of these ones? So this is the grasses and silhouette on red. Really, really pretty design. Again, colours will work really well with all of the other ones that we've got here. Then we've got this other one, much smaller design, much smaller, prettier design.
I can't keep this up anymore, I'm sorry.
I was doing so well by not laughing.
You were only supposed to do it once! What are you still doing there? It was supposed to be a one joke thing and you were gone. You're like E.T. or something down there. Or something, I don't know. Hello, dear.
Yeah, but you know you don't play your dear.
Get off! Right. Seriously, what is it? Has it been like this the last 2 weeks?
Worse.
Worse. Oh dear. Right.
So this is the buds and red. So this has got really pretty colour to it. It's like a dark, almost like a dark red with the sort of pale pink kind of coral colours.
Yeah.
So this is really, really lovely. You can get a really nice sort of pattern with this one. And this is perfect for some of your shirts, I reckon.
Hey, by the way, this is a new one today.
It's very nice. I like that.
It's got flamingos on it.
I like a flamingo.
Yeah. No, I didn't spend a lot on it. That's the point. I saw an expensive one, and then I went on. I thought I can't afford that, and then I went online and found this version of it, which was pretty much the same. And it was £60 cheaper.
That's a bargain.
It is a bargain.
You should have bought more.
I should have.
You could have your own website selling your own shirts.
Well, yeah. Well, I would do.
Used shirts. There'll be a market for that.
Used shirts.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do you think?
Some strange people in.
Thing is, you and me working together again. You
Yeah.
make the shirts.
Yeah.
I sell the shirts.
Yeah, we keep talking about
We
that.
do
but
keep
I've-
talking about it.
I've
Nothing
not-
gets done.
No, sorry. So this is the grasses on red. So we've got another one in green, which is coming up. But this is a really sort of pretty dark kind of pattern. This will work very well in autumn time. But again, having these dark patterns together with those sort of mixes of brightly coloured fabrics that we've got are really nice. Then we've got this one, which is the grasses on green. So the same pattern, the same design, but different colourway, which I think is beautiful. I really like this colour.
Yeah.
With some cream coloured fabric. You don't have to go for lots of multiples of a different, lots of patterns fabric, but you could pick up some of those colours there.
It's got a nice bit of stretch to it as well, I've noticed.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's 100% cotton,
Yeah.
but that's because you're stretching along the warp.
Ah, but it just feels
But if
more.
you stretch it the other way, it won't stretch so much.
Ah, but I just I like that. It's
Yeah.
just, sorry, I've just given it a little.
But that's really pretty colour, isn't it? This is these kind of designs, these ones in particular, these remind me of Bridgerton. And we've got Bridgerton coming back up, so these are very much.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen it?
No, is that the one with the guy that everyone talks about? Yeah, I knew that was going to be the. There's the guy.
Yeah.
He's going to be the new James Bond, isn't he?
Oh, I hope so.
Is he called Rene Jean Page
Oh
or
my
something?
goodness, he's just delicious.
It's a bit rude, is what I've been told by my Laura. It's a bit roody-doody, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you don't want to watch it with your mum.
Right.
No,
Good.
it's a bit like watching. Yeah. Actually, can we have a bigger fan? I might use a little glass of water as well.
Yeah.
But I think everyone feels the same.
So this is Bridgerton-esque.
These are very much kind of, they're kind of colours of Bridgerton, the kind of designs. So yeah, very much this one and these two coming up and the last one, to me, really sort of scream Bridgerton. So this is the Ditsy Tulip on green.
Okay.
And then the final one is the Ditsy Tulip on yellow. But you can see these are going to work really well. And I think we've got Bridgerton's coming up quite soon, isn't it?
I don't know.
TV? I think
What is it, series?
sometime in March.
Second series?
Yeah, second series.
Wow.
And there's lots of things I've seen with Bridgerton parties going on, so maybe this is the opportunity to get
Oh,
some.
so you can make your own little Bridgerton
Yeah, why not?
outfits.
Maybe for my birthday, that's what I'll have, a Bridgerton party.
When's your birthday?
June 20th. I've mentioned it quite a lot on my...
No way.
Leading...
It's the day before Craig's.
I'm the 21st.
And Debbie.
That's weird.
And
Debbie
Debbie
Fisher's
Fisher's the
21st
21st as well.
Big party, I reckon.
Big
Too
Bridgerton
right.
party.
Yeah, absolutely.
It could be a
all of the-
Bridgerton party.
That's what we just said. Is there an
We
echo
did
here? Could be a Bridgerton party.
We could have a Bridgerton party.
Should we have a Bridgerton party? These are all brand new, available for you right now. Grab them because we have found that fabric tends to disappear very, very quickly here at Crafters TV. You can buy it by the half metre and a huge saving on all of that gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. Also available for you are our Builder Block deal. The expansion packs are available for you. Builder blocks of the week, you're saving 25% here, so $22.49 or $33.71. Now, we've got 3 different options for you. Let's talk about Builder Block. I know that a lot of people know about the Builder Block system. These are called expansion packs. So
Yep.
let's just clear that up first of all. If you haven't got any of the original Builder Blocks,
Yep.
can you still have these?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. So these have got sort of very traditional shapes in them. So you've got squares, and 2 different types of triangles. So yeah, these will work really well with the Builder Block system that you already have if you've got our original system. And these are sort of add-ons. But the demonstrations that I'm going to do later on, I'm not using anything apart from the ones that are actually in here.
What are you doing?
So these are a really good option to, if you just sort of want to get started on...
I was reading the back of them.
Oh, good.
Can you tell us all about them now? If you've been reading the back.
In the box with this one here,
Yeah.
you get 1.5 quarter square triangle, 2-inch square quarter triangle,
Right.
2.5, 3.5,
Yeah.
4.5. Perfect use for our Gemini die cutting and
Yeah.
embossing machine.
But yeah, okay, good. We're not actually looking at that one, are we? Because we're looking at the square at the
Squares.
minute. But thanks for that, Craig. And the whole point about these again is giving you. Look at me trying to be the professional one today. Is giving you the accuracy and the precision, and it's time saving as well, isn't it, with the Builder Blocks?
Absolutely. So yeah, you're going to get multiple layers being cut out of the fabric, and you're not going to have to worry about getting these exactly right. So with squares you think, oh, they're quite easy with your rotary cutter, just cutting them through. But actually, this just makes everything much, much quicker. So you can get started on making the really fun bits and pieces when putting everything together. So yeah, perfect for you if you're just starting off using our Builder Block system and you haven't bought anything before. These are a really good starting point because squares are going to make a nice, quick and easy quilt for you, as well as the triangles too.
And we'll show you the others that we've got available for you too. So you've got your squares, details on your screen there. The half square triangles, again, same deal here, saving 25%. $22.49 or $33.71 is the deal on those. And then we've also got a little conveyor belt going here as well. The quarter square triangles available for you. Again, that deal the same, 25%. So it's $22.49 or $33.71. Lots of lovely happy faces coming through today, which is what we want to see. Terry's just saying, Ben is trying to hold it together today. I certainly am. I don't know what I've walked back into. Sandra saying, hi Kathy, I can hardly see my phone. The tears are rolling down my face. And Lisa just said, I needed a good laugh to start the day, so thank you. Sandra's also said, my birthday is June the 25th, so can I join your Bridgerton party, pretty please?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Go for it. Yep.
Sandra, you're in.
Yep.
You're there. Right, let's talk about accessories for your fabric cutting. The Gemini Pro 12 by 12 cutting plate for your fabric. This is the sewing deal of the week. $24.74 is the price, available only here in the UK, saving 25%. Why do I need these?
If you're going to be using our Builder Block system, or you're going to be using some of our multimedia dies for cutting out bags and that kind of thing, these are really, they are so useful to have because they are really strong. These are, I mean, you probably heard the thump when I put them down. These are really sturdy. They're much sturdier than the actual metal plates that come with your Gemini machine.
Yeah.
So it does mean that when you use them with our multimedia dies, because the multimedia dies are that much thicker, it means that you're going to be able to cut through the multiple layers of fabric without ruining the metal shims that come with your machine.
Got you.
So if you're going to be doing a lot of die cutting with our multimedia dies, these are definitely worth having. Later on, I might, if I get a chance to, I might sort of run them through an ordinary machine and then the multimedia machine. and then we're using these fabric plates, and you can see the difference, because you will end up, if you're going to be using them a lot, you will find that you'll get sort of marks and that kind of thing, but because these are much thicker, they're going to last a lot longer for you.
And that's the slightly bigger plate, so that's the 12 by 18 plate. So great, I suppose, if you're doing bigger projects or if you wanted to cut more things at the same time.
I mean, ideally, you'd want to be able to cut out as many different things in one go as you possibly can. With these, you'll be able to cut out all of the, you know, sort of bag making dies. You'll probably be able to do all of them in one go, thus making everything even quicker.
Brilliant. We've got obviously the 12 by 12, which we flashed up the details for you for just a few moments ago as well. But we've then also got the regular. So we've got the plates for the regular Gemini, the OG, and also the Junior. So let's see the regular Gemini there. So again, this is available with a 25% saving, £18.74, $22.49. So these two available for you in the US again. And then we've also got, if you're using the Junior plates for you as well. It's great to have all of the options there for you in stock. £11.24, $13.49, I should say, if you're shopping with us in the US. Thank you for now.
That's all right.
I will see you in a little bit.
Yeah, stop making me laugh, otherwise I have to do my
Yeah,
makeup
stop. I mean, seriously. Stop having fun.
Yeah.
Craig, calm down, for goodness sake.
Concentrate.
Oh, seriously. Oh. John, for goodness sake, stop mucking about over there. Oh, we're going to reset and try and find some professionalism from somewhere. And whilst we do that, here is a quick bite talking about all things fabric. Have a look at this.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Put away your tape measure and fabric scissors. The Threader's Fabric Cutter offers accuracy and precision with every cut. This handy tool slices through fabric in a guillotine style. Its ergonomic design features a comfortable and protective handle, so it's safe and easy to use whether you're right or left-handed. Its 45mm rotary blade will cut up to 6 layers of fabric at a time, so your sewing, quilting, and upholstery project times are cut down to size. It's equipped with a measuring guide in metric and imperial for a perfectly accurate cut every time. The built-in grid ruler has 30-degree, 45-degree, and 60-degree angle lines, so you can cut fabric on any angle, including the bias. Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up. I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome back. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. We are thoroughly enjoying your company this morning, and hopefully you are enjoying our company as well this Friday morning. Lots of love coming through for the show. George is saying, I rarely catch this show at 5 a.m. in New Jersey, but I'm so happy to get a hug from two of my favourite craft fellas. And lots of giggles too. Thank you, Ben and Craig. Welcome back, Ben. You were so missed. Well, thank you. It's lovely
You
to be
were?
back. You. Dan says, Craig and Ben, you make me giggle. Your antics remind me of Laurel and Hardy. Love Laurel and Hardy.
What a compliment that
Yeah.
is.
They always used to be on, didn't they? BBC Two on on the holidays.
I don't know, I'm still a bit too young to remember that.
I remember them. And Carletta says, between my allergies and my eyes watering from laughing, I can't see this morning. They are too funny. Well, thank you all. We're glad to know that you're having fun and enjoying the show. And I tell you what, this is a brilliant opportunity for you to grab all of the goodies, especially our brand new launch day collection. This is coming to you officially from 6 o'clock tonight. So it's 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. It's the Kindly Thought set from Nitwit. And if you heard someone going like that over there, that was Craig, because he is rubbing his hands with glee. I saw you do a little kind of sneaky peeky preview on your socials a couple of days back with this. I mean, I love the Nitwit collection. I love the Positivity collection particularly. But tell us why you love this collection so much, and for people perhaps who don't know about Nitwit, why their goodies always fly out the door when they're here.
So they always fly out. Now, you guys stateside, you will know Nitwit really, really well. We know them well here in the UK, but Nitwit are a digital platform. So it's all about downloading all the images. So yes, backgrounds and toppers and all these sort of things to mostly focus on scrapbooking, which is very apt for today as it is. But what Nitwit wanted to do when it came to, because this is now their third collection with us at Crafters Companion, and what they wanted to do is, they love what they're doing, they're so successful at what they're doing all over the globe, but what they wanted to do is reach out into the actual paper crafting world. So they wanted actual cardstock, toppers, embellishments, ribbons. They wanted that for you to get your hands on, because like me, I'm not against CD-ROM crafting. It's just not my style. I like that sharpness of the pattern papers that you get. Who do Nitwit go to? They go to us, you know, and then this is where, you know, we've brought, as I said, in the past 2 previous collection, this is now our third in conjunction with us. I always have the pleasure of launching them either here on Crafters TV or HSN, and today's no exception. We've got the most beautiful collection. Does say Kindly Thoughts, but what you'll see in a moment from Ben showing you, very spring-like as well.
Yeah.
So please don't just think it has to be about, you know, thinking of people, kind thoughts, that sort of thing. Move it into the springtime.
Well, you look at, I mean, just as we look through the paper pad you're going to get here, so you've got your 12 by 12 paper pad, 24 double-sided sheets. I'm thinking with events coming up, things like Mother's Day here in the UK, absolutely perfect for that. I'm thinking as well, like the colour palette that you've got here, very useful for Easter cards. But let's just talk about the gorgeous designs that you've got.
Yeah.
You know, double-sided. You've got your florals and your patterns. I mean, just useful year-round. This type of sort of colour palette and these designs, right?
Absolutely. And what I want you to remember and think of as well, yes, it's Nitwit in collaboration with us.
Yeah.
This is Nitwit design.
Yeah.
This isn't our design. Our design team work in conjunction with them because they need to for, you know, actual printing and development, that sort of stuff. But this is Nitwit designs that you will already know and love if you've been a fan of Nitwit for quite some time.
Yeah.
But it's actually bringing it into that physical form. You can touch it, you can cut it, you can tear it, you can distress it. It is matte, it's double-sided as well. So you are, I'm going to say it, and I'm proud to say this. You're going to go from the best of the best when it comes to the digital form, and you've got the best of the best when it comes to us at Crafters Companion. Put them both together. It was, I don't like using this phrase, but it's a no-brainer when you come 2 and 2 together, and this is what we've got. First collection so successful, then we had the Positivity, which was so successful when it comes to the dogs and the cats. Now we're going into the spring-like.
You've got your vellums included in here as well, and again, and we're going to have to. We could probably talk about this for the next 20 minutes, but we can't because we're going to have to move on.
Absolutely.
But nice that you've got the different sizes, and again, vellum's so useful, isn't it?
It is so useful. I understand sometimes you find it a little bit difficult, not knowing where to use it. Plain and simple, use it instead of pattern paper, or pop a layer of your vellum on top of your pattern paper.
Yeah.
Do little borders, do little strips, cut your butterflies, cut your florals into them if you wanted to as well. Use them as tuck-ins if you want. Use our background dyes that we showed right at the very start, and you've got that nice little subtle but vellum effect. Really, really beautiful.
All that's included. I also love, as I say, we're speeding through here. You'll see it in more detail later. You always get topper pads, don't you, with the Nitwit collections, which I just think are so useful. So again, you've got something for everybody here, and a great way to expand your collection, and the fact that you've got so much within this. Again, 24 sheets, and these these all just pop out. You've got buttons and florals and bouquets and butterflies. It's stunning.
So this is the sort of thing, if you were to download a Nitwit collection, you're going to get the brads, you're going to get the buttons, and that's the sort of thing you download and you print at home. But this is edge-to-edge die cut. So everything already in it is die cut. You've got little spaces that are also printed, so come in with your tiny little dies. Maybe you've got your paper punches, you know, maybe you've got Martha Stewart paper punches from all these years ago. Start to use these ones as well. So you've got all that array. And as you said, Ben, it's 24 sheets, and it's 24 sheets of toppers all the way through.
As you mentioned too, I know we've got to move on at a pace here. You've got your embellishment pack. So this again is beautiful buttons. You've got beautiful ribbon in here as well, and some adhesives. That all colour matches, of course.
Which you would never get with the download feature of Nitwit, or any download feature.
You've got your brilliant florals embossing folder, and again, you talk about kits that are accessible for everybody. Having these beautiful 3D embossing folders in here, again, that's like I always think of these as like creator cards. Because you emboss that, add a bit of colour, add a ribbon, you know, add some embellishments. You've got a lovely card right there.
And then your card, you want that element of touchy-feely as well. Now, Nitwit, I promise you, they could give you a 3D look. They could do that, no problem at all. What they can't give you is the depth and the texture. It's going to be flat. This is when we come with our 3D emboss. We bring these images from Nitwit to life and give them that depth and texture.
You've got a lovely selection of sentiments again as well. You know, covering off lots of different occasions, things like your birthday, things like, you know, just sending gratitude, celebrate. Things for, you know, just saying dear friend. There's lots and lots of different stamps in there as well. You've then got your beautiful elegant roses stamp and die set. Again, really nice way for you to be able to add depth to your cards, add that 3D element should you want to be able to do that. And then more beautiful dies as well. Take a look at that beautiful lace die.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
So whether it is your stamps, whether it is your border dies, I mean, look at that one there. That is taken Nitwit designs, and then it's bringing it in what you guys love from us at Crafters Companion, and that is our stamp and our dies. That is our edgeable. That is our 3D embossing folder. So that's what I mean by the two worlds collide. You know, two of the best when digital and paper crafting.
Match made in heaven, isn't it?
It is indeed.
And also you've got your pearlescent papers in
Look
here too.
at this, Ben. Look at, have you, well, I'm going to say it because I know you've not. You've never seen a colour palette like that in a collection together, because I haven't. It's beautiful and it works. You've got your depth, so you can do your layers for the back if you want. But if you want to go down the more forest look with the green, you can. The spring-like with the blue and the yellow, you can do as well. But you've got these real strong colours that's going to work with the collection beautifully.
That is the full collection. Craig, you've got some cards to show us there.
Absolutely. Now, what you're going to be able to do is add depth. Start to then get creative if you want with your scoreboards and do your rosettes if you want to. But then what you can then do is continue to layer them up. Now, whether you want to layer them up flat with your tape runners, you can do, but your glue gel, your foam pads are going to look beautiful. Bringing in concepts that you already know that you like to do with our products, but what you can then do is incorporate them with the Nitwit collection.
Love it.
Now, as I said before, certainly when it comes to things like your embossing, keep in mind that you were to download any of Nitwit collection, it's all going to be flat. Whereas you incorporate your 3D embossing folder, you've got the depth. You can then get your faux pearls and that you would download in print. But now with us, we're giving you the physical product. So it's Nitwit colour tones. It's their, as I say, it's their designs, it's their colours, it's their concept. It's bringing it in, matching it up with what we do best at Crafters Companion.
What a deal as well. Launching officially 6 o'clock tonight, but you can grab it right now for just £86.99 or $109.50. Again, if you're a UK customer and you've got ClearPay, you've got the ClearPay option for you as well to be able to spread that cost, just to make it more affordable for you for interest-free payments for you. And of course, if you're a Platinum member, once again, you can take your 20% off that deal. Also, just to mention, we've got the Harmony Water Reactive Die 10 ink pad collection. So we put this collection together basically to complement this brand new collection. $31.19 or $43.99 is your platinum price, saving 20% on this. You are getting, pretty much works out that you're getting 2 free within the set. Colours include your Straw Bale and Spar Blue. You've got your Misty Morning in there, Smoke Plume, and your gorgeous smoked emerald. You've then got your midnight in there as well, plus your baby blue. You've got your plum tree, your lagoon, and ocean blue is also included. So a nice way to get the Lovely selection of colours, water reactives to work with this collection. Pop those into your basket as well as a perfect partner. Lots and lots of you shopping with us right now, so we're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets and get ready for our next show. Craft, Chat, Create is on the way next. Hello, good morning and welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us. If you have just woken up, we appreciate your company. It's Friday, yes! So we are super excited about that and it's lovely to have your company. Everybody here today is in a bit of a giddy mood, I won't lie, so you can expect a few laughs over the course of the next couple of hours, but also plenty of fun as well. Loads of great deals to be had. Don't forget, with it being National Craft Month, check out our website for a whole host of great deals, particularly if you're after those craft kits. We're doing deals on those up to 40% off selected boxes. And also over the course of this show, we are going to be bringing you plenty of chat about scrapbooking. It's a National Scrapbooking Day today as well, so if you've got any kind of comments on that, anything you'd like to throw our way towards the end of the show, Craig and I are going to be chatting about scrapbooking, maybe giving you some hints and tips as well if you're thinking about getting into that line of craft. Craig, hopefully we have a few pointers for you with that a little bit later on in the show. Plus later on in the show, I know a few of you have been asking about this for a while, the next crafty song. It is here, it is ready. The guys have been working so hard on it behind the scenes. I think it's my favourite one yet, I've got to be honest with you, and that one is coming up for you just before the end of the show, so in about an hour and 50 minutes time. So if you can't stay with us for the whole show, we hope that you can, but if you can't stay with us, make sure you come back just before 1 o'clock UK time, because it is going to be a lot of fun. Not just me over the course of the next couple of hours. I am pleased to say me crafty partner in crime. He's on one today, honestly. I do not know what was in his iron brew this morning, but the lovely Craig is here. Is that have you got your shirt on as well today?
I did, yeah. Many of you, I know my mum was here for a few days.
Oh, yes.
Well, she's still here. She's away through to Newcastle now to see my auntie. She's coming back on Sunday because we're going to go out for tea to celebrate Mother's Day, because I won't see her at the end of the month because I'm doing all day Sunday so the girls can spend Mother's Day with their mums and daughters. So we actually nipped into Darlington the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a few tops. So I got a couple of new tops. So yeah, thank you very much. A lot of comments complimenting me on the top, so thank you. That's really nice of you.
Yeah,
but,
and I got a new shirt as well, yeah.
You did. I love your shirt.
Thanks for all the comments coming in.
Cannot believe that's how much you paid for it.
Thank you, John.
Well, saying that the wage you're on, I'm not surprised.
No! No, this was a cheapy one. I saw an expensive one. I got the cheapy one. I didn't spend a lot. I saw the expensive one and thought, I'm not paying that because, you know, I'm a family man. You all think I made money. I've got a wife and 2 kids to support at home. So, no, I bought the cheap one, but it's got flamingos. It's got flamingos on it, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'll show you what we're going to be doing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah,
let's have a look. So, over the next 2 hours...
Oh, sorry, you're being the professional one now, are you?
I am. I'm always a professional one, don't you know? Cheeky. So we're going to be having a look at these ones. We're actually looking at these ones first of all, and we're going to be using our sparkle pens. But these are 2 different styles here. So maybe the main focal point, but what you can do is use it, turn it into an easel that you can see here. But then this one is using it as that backdrop with a sentiment. So nice and clean and fresh. Maybe you want to then use these with your Nitwit collection. That would be lovely.
That's flying out the door, by the way.
I'm not surprised whatsoever. Then we're going to go in with the Sassy and Classy. So with these ones here, we're going to use some Classique pens. We might add some sparkle pens as well. And then towards the end of the show, we're going to have a look at our Twirling characters.
Yeah.
And then they're going to enable you to whee! So no elephants, I promise you, are going to be harmed in the making of any demonstrations. And then you've got the doggy as well. This one's actually falling a bit. So he's upset. We're both in the doghouse.
Yeah.
So you've got that. What the cat did it. I mean, that is.
So
do you know what
funny.
it reminds me of me and Johnny actually, because we always throw each other under the bus.
Yeah.
You know, if something happens or that, and I'll be like, oh, Johnny did it, and then they'll come along the next day and they'll go, oh, Johnny said that you did it. It's like, no, Johnny did it. So yeah, so that's a good one for Johnny. But yeah, what we've got there is the 3 different things that we're going to be showing you throughout the show. We're going to start off with our dies, and then we're going to go in with Sassy and Classy, and then the Twirling characters.
Yeah, lots to come on this show. By the way, if you did catch the end of Wake Up Call, we previewed that Nitwit collection. It is flying out the door. There's loads of comments coming in about that. So glad that you guys are loving it. So glad that you guys are ordering it as well. Kathy says, I've just got my order in. Dawn says, these shows lift my spirit so much. Thank you, Ben and Craig. And Kirsty just saying, my mum's favourite flowers are yellow roses. My mind is already planning on what I'm going to make her with that collection. Listen, another great collection is this one that Craig was just previewing with you there, showing you some cards from the Layering Delicate Panel Die collection. 4 dies in total that you're going to get here. And you're also going to get your 6 sheets of Nina card as well. As Craig has said, a nice thing to actually get with this collection, but you might want to be popping that aside and just keeping that specifically for your colour with your alcohol markers, because that's kind of, you know, its strong point, if you like. But this collection is brilliant, as we've already discussed, quite simply for the fact that you've got a collection here which is going to make you quick, outstanding cards, whether or not you're going to be using these as kind of the focal point, the forefront of your card. I love this one particularly, the peony, because we've got 2 cards here to kind of really show you how great these are. If you want to just simply cut these and then potentially paper piece them back in, you've got the ability to do that. Or, as you see with this card here, so versatile are these dies that you've got the ability there just to be able to cut the actual shape of the peonies and then add the acetate in the background. So perfect for making your dome cards, perfect for things like your shaker cards as well. They really, really are super. And whether these are going to be the forefront of your card or whether you're going to perhaps use them more in the background, whichever way you use them, these are going to be an absolute winner. Love the butterflies here as well, because not only have you got all of the detail within this collection, but as we showed you a little bit earlier on, you've got the liftability with those beautiful butterfly wings, and will pop off the page for you as well, adding you know, another element to your card. So a really, really lovely collection. And again, we've included so many popular designs in here, from your florals to your butterflies. You've then got your gorgeous foliage in here as well, the entwining vines. Again, you may be using that one. I see that one potentially more as like a background one, whereas you've got the peonies and the butterflies, which I think, you know, you're going to use perhaps more in the fore. This one potentially more of a background die, but still again very, very usable. And then you've also got those gorgeous, gorgeous peacock feathers as well. And as we were talking about earlier on, if you've got the peacock collection, this is going to be an absolute must-have to go with that to use. If you've got the Masquerade Ball collection as well, again, an absolute must-have to work in with this collection. You get all 4 of those in the bundle, and as I've mentioned, we're going to throw in 16 sheets of your Nina cardstock as well. £34.17 or $42.47 is the deal on that. And again, if you're platinum, take another 20% off. Also available for our UK customers on ClearPay. Full details on that on our website. We are away and raring to go for Craft Chat Create. Keep the comments coming through. Anything that you want to ask us, anything you want to tell us. And also, as I said, we'll be chatting more about National Scrapbook Day today. So if you've got anything you want to chat on about that, then please do on Facebook and on YouTube. And we are just about ready to go. Are you ready?
We are, dear. Yes, let's go for it. So what we are going to do, I'm going to go in with my watercolour card to start with, and that is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some of our black card. This is our black matte card, but what you could do is start to do what I'm doing, but using the Nitwit collection cardstock.
Yeah.
That would look lovely by the end of it. What we were then going to do is use the Perfect Peonies here. And then let's just clean that out.
Who did that? Who did that?
Debbie.
Which Fisher? Robinson? One of them.
Probably Robinson.
Robinson, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to cut that into my cardstock first of all, my black card, and we can run it through. So these are all going to fit in your junior and they're going to fit into your midi as well. Don't forget, they're going to fit on your foil press, so if you want that lovely delicate line when it comes to the foiling, it looks exquisite. If you are going to do it with your foil press, what about things like your Zentangling
yes.
into the aperture parts? And even then, so let me just move this bin in, even then, it doesn't have to be foiling. What you could do is once you see how this looks, let's take this one out, and you've got your full detail within this one. So you could, if you wanted to, Zentangle in the middle of these ones. So what we're going to do is let's take this one.
You've been Zentangling, haven't you?
I've not started yet.
Oh, you haven't, but you got the goodies off Simon,
I did, yeah. So we could get started and start to Zentangle in the middle. And this is where what you could really do is pretend this is one of Sandra's designs and then Zentangle in the middle.
Yeah.
So either use it on the foil press and Zentangle in the foiled line, the apertures, or do it into black card or any card, a deep card, and then start to do your Zentangling to the middle as well.
Did you ever go on the show with her?
I had a go live with her on the show. Oh my God, it was so fun.
Was it?
It was so fun. It was only a couple of minutes, but it was really therapeutic. I felt chilled after that few minutes, but then it was nice, it was relaxing, and starting to see it come together as well.
Yeah.
You know, one-on-one little tuition from Sam. Perfect.
Wowzers.
So good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to really getting stuck in and having a play and seeing what we can come up with. But now that I've cut that one out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my tacky glue. Now this is our Collal tacky glue, and I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to go into all these little bits because I want this to be really quite secure. Now if I was at home, Ben, I would spend a little bit more time with the tacky glue. Because I've got a lot of patience, so my preference when it comes to detailed dies like this, my preference is our tacky glue within the within the applicator. The one I have at home is like a large applicator. It's like this but longer, and that was just an old glue bottle that I had. And what I'd done is I decanted all the old. It was inexpensive glue. I decanted it and I filled it with my tacky glue. Because I always get asked about that when I do my lives. They're saying, oh my gosh, where did you get that large bottle? And that's all that it was. So yeah, at home, I like to use my tacky glue, but you could use your .A or your sprays if you want to.
We have got at the bottom of the screen, as you'll see, the tacky glue plus fine tip glue applicators available for you. Within that deal, you actually get the fine tip glue applicators for free. Today's price $4.99 or $6.49. Have you got any lives coming up, by the way, talking of lives? I feel like I've not seen you.
I've not done.
I know you've been busy.
Do you know what it is?
Why haven't you done any lives, for goodness sake?
I know, and many at home are asking, so Craig, I've not seen any of your lives for a while. It was because, certainly throughout February, because we wanted to get the scheduling right for you guys at home.
Yeah.
So we all just chipped in and done what we could do, those that weren't on holiday, of course. We done what we could do to help.
Sorry, just rewind a second there, what was the...
You heard me. You heard me.
Have I been on holiday, Johnny?
You've been on holiday?
Is he? Like, he's got a bit of sass today, hasn't he? Old sassy pants over
Sassy
there.
pants.
Look at him.
We've always making hat, and I come for a holiday. My name's Craig. I'm the fish with eyes.
I love that. So yes. So we just want to get the schedule right. So it was
I was working very hard from home. I threw in a few ideas for the new schedule as well, and I was still doing a lot of stuff on social whilst I was on holiday, as you saw.
I know you were
posting stuff. I wished everybody happy St David's Day when was that? On Wednesday, and I did it in Welsh as well.
Did you?
I wished everyone a happy Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Mardi Gras.
What? Yes. Do you?
I went to Welsh school actually.
Bore da.
I've only seen Welsh.
Oh, well, that's something to do a little bit later on. Sorry, Becky sat in the studio just saying, so you can say the Welsh place name, the long one. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to hear this. Is Becky, can we hear Becky? Oh, okay. So there's a place for our US person, I'm sure you probably know, there's a place in Wales that it's like the longest named place in the world, isn't it? And I know it starts Llan. Llan. And like, it's about 30 letters long. Nobody can say it, but apparently Becky, you can say it. Go on then, far away.
I can say it, but then if I say it and then somebody that lives
They'll
there
tell
will
you if
say
you said it
you
wrong.
said it wrong. So, Llanfa Pethgwygydd go Gerth Wydyn Drobi Llain Cecilia go go go.
Wow.
I could have just said anything, no one would know, would they?
That sounded right though to me. Yeah, there we go.
Well, see, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to steal Becky's thunder.
What?
What Becky just said.
Oh, what did she just say?
Sorry?
What did she just say?
Just what she said a minute ago.
What was it?
You just go back and just rewind after the show. Go back, have a wee rewind, and you'll see exactly what she said. Don't want to steal her thunder, so. So what I've done here is I've stuck my black onto my watercolour card, and then I've gone in with pink garnet, and I've also gone in with macaroon, and I've gone in with the clear sparkle. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this colour onto my watercolour card. You can go direct if you want, but I want that subtle blended look. And this is where either a water brush, paintbrush and water, or if you want to keep that intense sparkle, use your clear sparkle overlay.
We've got those for free in a deal, which I'll tell you about in a bit, actually.
Absolutely, we do indeed.
There it is.
And just while I'm doing it as well, I'm just going to ask Becky, see one of the Nitwit 12 by 12 paper pads?
Yep.
Could you pass me one of them over?
Yep.
Only because while I've got the clear sparkle overlay in my hand, I thought what I would do for anyone that's new to our sparkle pens, anything like that, thank you, Becky, what you can then do with your clear sparkle overlay is add some lovely sparkle to anything else that you've got. And with this one, the toppers, they're a coated card, they're not a matte card, but you can still go in,
Well, you can.
and you can then go in and add your sparkle when it comes to your images. Now, with it being a coated, I would leave it a little bit longer to dry.
Right.
But you absolutely can go in on your coated cardstock and then go in. Now, I know it'll be, we can just see it.
Oh, yeah,
look
on
at
the heart
that.
there, yeah, we can.
Now, that'll dry a little bit more, and what you're going to do is get a load of sparkle coming through. So just while we were on the sparkle pens there to use, I thought it goes to show not only just to watercolour, but go into your toppers, your sentiments, your backgrounds, anything like that, and add some sparkle. So let's go in now. We're going to go in with the macaroon, and I'm going to go in to these little petals. So we're going to go into these ones here.
It's such a cool way to use this dye as well, because again, I think dyes like this allow you, if you're perhaps not so confident with your colouring, using this as almost like it's like your outline, isn't it?
It is.
I think it allows you to become more confident using all of the different mediums of colour that we bring, right?
It absolutely is. And what it does is it gives you a faux embossed powder look.
Yes.
Because it gives you that raised effect. With this one, what you will find is where I have gone over the black areas, you are going to, you would see it, once it's dry, you would see part of the black is sparkly and the other part's not. Don't worry about that at this point. This is a guide. This is us to colour in. So we're using this as a stamped impression. Think of it that way.
Yeah.
We're using this dye as a stamped impression for us to colour in. If you do go over the lines, don't worry about it, because we're going to hide any of these little sparkly areas that you don't necessarily want to see on the black card.
Can I just say, Kaz Jones, thank you for your comment. He says, well done to Becky. That was impressive. I live a few miles from, and then she's written the name of the place. I mean, I think that, well, it must be the actual spelling. And Silioch go go go. What was it again?
Llanfa Pethgwygydd go Gerth Wydyn Drobi Llain Cecilia go go go.
Yeah, that's what it says. So, but Kaz says she lives very close there, and you did it. So, why would it? What does it mean? It means something like town in the valley of the place where the cows eat the grass on a Thursday in March or something. It means that's what it means. That's why it's so long. I mean, it doesn't mean that. but it means, can someone Google it? It means something like that. The town in the valley of the...
Dig that hole.
Mornings of the birds, of the flight of the butterflies on a Thursday in spring. Roughly, it is St Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel near a rapid whirlpool in the Church of Saint Cecilio near the Red Cave. That's actually what it means. I was well off with my whatever I said.
Cows in the field.
Pardon?
Cows in the field.
Cows in the field on a misty morning. There was no cows, no misty mornings, nothing on a Tuesday. But thank you, Kaz, for that. Thank you for all the lovely messages coming in as well, by the way. I can tell you, lots of you going for this, lots of people ordering the Nitwit collection. That is flying out of the door, and lots of people were very excited about the Twirling characters, who we'll see in just a little while as well. Bethan just saying, I've just ordered my Twirling characters. I love them. And Scrap Paper Scissors says, Craig was busy spending time with his family. I hope he got to do some fun things with his mum. Because is your mum still here?
So actually this morning, my auntie who lives in Newcastle, she's coming to pick her up, and Mum's going to spend a couple of days with her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pick her up Sunday morning, and we'll spend the day together. We'll go out for tea, and then she's going home on Monday morning.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
But you've been off the last few days, then, have you?
So the last 3 days, yeah. Had the last 3 days off. So it just kind of actually worked out fine in the end.
Yeah.
So it worked out fine. I was very, very grateful for Brent giving me a few days off because Debbie Robinson's off.
Okay.
But
what holiday?
she's off on holiday for a week. Yeah, she's got some.
Taking holiday.
I know.
She's off for a week. That's outrageous.
Just a week.
That is outrageous.
But yeah, between Brent and the team, like Corinne and that stepped in so it could get a couple of days. So it was lovely.
Yes, because Corinne was on yesterday, wasn't she? For first shows, was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely Corinne.
So good.
I saw a Facebook post saying that you guys were lovely towards her and sent her lots of messages, which I knew that you would do.
I know.
But it seems like she had a great time. I still can't believe that she's on the team.
I know, I can't either.
As you guys would have seen yesterday, one of the loveliest people and such a talented crafter as well, Craig, isn't she?
She really is. And you know what's lovely as well is Corinne knows our products at Crafters Companion and she has used them. However, she has worked elsewhere in the craft industry. So what's lovely is she knows our product, she's not overly familiar with it. So it's lovely to see her take, it's lovely to see her grow and fresh ideas and that as to what she would do with ours compared to maybe if you followed Corinne for a couple of, whether it's weeks, months or years, it's nice to see her take on what we do at Crafters Companion. And as you said, do you know what it feels like? Do you know, not that I follow football, of course. Let's do it another way.
I want to hear the football analogy. I want to hear the football.
It feels like we're WWE and we've got one of the big guys across in the rival company. Yeah. We've now got them with us. That's what it feels like, having Corinne.
Which wrestler would Corinne be, do you think?
Oh.
Who would she be?
But a big coup to be like, oh wow, we've actually got them. I don't know. I would probably go back to things like Daniel Bryan or something.
Oh yeah.
Really big. Yeah. I would say. So that's the way I look at it when it comes to having.
Well, I was still waiting for the football.
Well, I was just a way to say, when one of these big football teams nicks another player from.
So like Ronaldo when he came back to Manchester United. That's
absolutely.
What you were going to say,
that was exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Or when in the American football, when Tom Brady. Yeah. Where did he go again? To the
Bucks.
To the Bucks. Yeah. To the Bucks. That's when it
exactly.
Or when Dan Marino went to the Dolphins. Is the other one I think that I know.
Absolutely.
Oh, what was the name of the guy? The big guy from. He was like no. That was baseball.
Or when.
No, there was the 80s guy with the refrigerator. Do you remember that guy?
Oh.
William Perry.
Shatner?
William Shatner! He was Captain Kirk on Star Trek. William Perry, not William Shatner.
Or when Susanna Reid went from BBC Breakfast to Good Morning Britain.
I didn't even know that she did that. Was she on BBC Breakfast?
Yeah, she was on there for years.
I didn't know that.
And then BBC, ITV nicked her.
Yeah.
Like we did with Corinne. We didn't really knit Corinne, but yeah, we've got her here. But that's how. But if you are new to Corinne, then you know she is a big name within the craft industry. So we're so lucky.
It's like we've got another member of our superhero crafty team. We're like the crafty version of the Avengers, aren't we?
We are indeed.
That's what we're like.
We really, really are. Now, what I would do, Ben, is I would carry on colouring. So within these colours, it was pink garnet, cosmos, rose quartz, and firefly. And what I've done is I would colour in the whole lot. And when I was saying about getting some sparkle onto the black that you maybe wouldn't necessarily want to see, what we would then do is overlay it and do a little bit of a drop shadow. So we've got the colour bouncing through. And then when you finish that one off, it would look like that. So we've gone round the outside with our blue tones. And then we've gone in with the middle. So as I say, in total, pink garnet, cosmos, rose quartz, and firefly. And then that just eliminates any of your sparkle layer on the black card, because some would be covered in sparkle, some wouldn't. So it's a nice way to create that accent. And then all that I'm going to do is I've gone in and I've created a stepper card. And let's go, I don't have my tape on this, so for speed, let's use our tape runner for this one. And this is a nice centerpiece or focal point for your card or your project. We can go in with this one. And you could, if you've got time, let's actually layer this up onto black. If you've got time, what you could do is either fussy cut or you could do some of your 3D layering.
Oh yeah.
If you want to do decoupage, you can do. But go into this one. And then using the butterflies from our Gemini mini range, our relatively new Gemini minis, what I've done is I've gone in, die cut these ones out. So let's go on with a black layer. I'm going to pop that over the top with a little bit of a drop shadow. And on a bit of scrap watercolour card, I used the same blue as that one. And I've done a faux bleaching where I coated my cardstock and then I flicked some water on, got my kitchen roll, lifted up that excess, and we've got that effect here.
Beautiful.
So that can go down into there. And then from my stamp set, what I've gone in with, happy birthday, that can go down at the bottom. And then we can finish off with our butterfly, pop that one on. And the reason I've used my straight tape runner and not our dotty is because I wanted my adhesive to be in the middle of the body so I can pop the wings in. So I'm going to hold, I'm going to pop that one. Do you know what I was looking for? I know this is teasing you because it sold out last week, but I was looking for my Lisa Horton Poke Tool.
Lisa Horton Poke Tool?
Oh,
I wasn't in for that.
So fancy.
On holiday.
Yeah. So fancy as well. It must be here somewhere. I'll find it shortly. But there we go. This is using our Layer and Delicate panels. So the 4 in the set that Ben's gone over and we'll go over. But that one being the peonies as well. So it's layering up with the die cuts, but then also using them as an alternative, as a stamped image if you want to colour in. That's with the sparkle. Do it with tri-blends, do it with Classique, your ink pots, anything like that. You could be doing it.
Lovely collection. You can get all 4 with the 16 sheets of Nina card for the price on the screen right there. We have got 2 smaller bundles for you as well, so if you just want to break it down, then you can do. So you can get 2 of the collections, or 2 of the $33. Again, clear pay available for you, and of course you'll get your platinum discount off that as well. So those 2 available in that smaller bundle. That is the Peony selection, and then if you want to go for the butterfly selection, that one will bring you, of course, the butterflies, but you're also going to get those gorgeous peacock feathers included in there as well. Again, that is a 30% saving, $18.18 or $22.33. Must just say hello to Helen Bratherton. Hello, Helen. It says, lovely to catch up with a live after a few months of disruption at home, and what better first show than my favourite duo. Well, thank you so much, Helen. It's lovely to have you with us. And Lil J Craft on Facebook says, hi from North Yorkshire. Hello. I was in North Yorkshire the other day, went to a place called Reeth, and it was absolutely stunning. We went on a little family adventure there, and it was so gorgeous. Went on a 2-hour walk, went to a beautiful little village. We enjoyed it. Me and my wife and the dog. Kids, not so much. It was, I had a little bit of, I had an afternoon off. Yep. Moving on to the morning must-have. If I remember correctly from when I was here last, this is a deal that we do each morning, which is a must-have deal and available only for 24 hours. And it's the Spectrum Noir Sparkle Pen Collection. The pens seem to have disappeared. However, I can show you the colours that you're going to get on this handy little board right here. You're going to get the 4 sets here. Okay, so you've got the Antique Vintage, you've got your Essential Brights, and also your Earthy Naturals, and then you've got your Tint and Tones. So you get those 4. However, you are then going to get on top of that 2 lots for free of your clear sparkle overlays, and as Craig has been talking about, so useful to add a whole host of sparkle to lots of different colours that you've got. And I thought it might be just quite useful just to have a look at this little booklet. I've not seen this before, and I think it's super handy to show you the different ways that you can use your sparkle pens. So I'd like to show you, here you've got your wet into wet colouring. So again, just quite simply, as you've seen our guys use these previously, popping the colours down onto a glass mat, you're adding a little bit of water, and then using the colours that you've got there to kind of colour in the image. So that, I guess, I suppose, is doing it in its simplest form. This one here is your acrylic block stamping. Again, so scribbling the colours onto an acrylic block, sort of random designs, giving it a bit of a spritz with your sparkle ink and laying that down. That's the great thing about these kind of sparkle pens, as I say, is the fact that you can, colour with these, be precise with these as well, but you can have a lot of fun, do all of those different techniques because, of course, they are water-based as well. Background wash, so bleeding colours together, mixing them up. Again, just another brilliant way to be able to do it. This one, doing that ombre effect, again, great for creating all of those different styles of backgrounds. There's tons here, actually. Splodging, this one says. So again, mixing the different colours up, multiple colours, just having fun. Splodging, you can do your spritzing, you can do your splash effects with these as well. This one, and again, you'll have seen this before, I'm sure, but getting your salt that you use in your kitchen, your rock salt, and applying that, again, creates such a different effect. Faux bleaching, again, all of these ideas you can do with your sparkle pens. Watermark stamping, I mean, again, how amazing is that? So using your Spectrum Noir watermark ink pad, stamp the design, dry it, and add the colour onto the top. And I'll just show you one more. There's tons and tons in this really cute little booklet. And then your letterpressing, again, taking the colour, adding it onto your embossing folder, and just a great way to create focal points, like, for example, that butterfly, but great for creating backgrounds as well. So I know I said the last one was the last one, but then I saw, I won't say this is the last one, this next one's going to be the last one, because, no, sorry, no, this next one is definitely the last one. I just wanted to show you that, because how cool is that? Stamping, and then giving it a little spritz. All right, Diesel, over there. £51.96 is your price today.
What kind of truck does that?
$80 what?
Actually, that is pretty good. That is good.
What was your truck?
I can't remember now.
Do it.
Mine's just like, a toddler when they go.
Yeah.
It's like them. It's they play with their toys and that. Yeah.
Anyway.
Dun, 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 dun. That's Diesel. That's Diesel's
that's why I did
tune.
it. Anyway, let's move on because everyone's getting very confused. Back to the Laird Delicate.
Nicola, it's WrestleMania
collection.
season coming up. WrestleMania season coming up.
The 4 dies you're going to get within this collection. Again, I couldn't whiz through these because I showed you them just a second ago. But hopefully you've seen the versatility of this collection and seeing why so many people are jumping in and grabbing these today. I love that Entwining Vines die, and then you've got the gorgeous perfect peonies that you saw in the last demo. 16 sheets of Nina card you'll get in this collection as well. There's your price. Let's see some more demos with Mr. himself.
Let's have a look at these ones. We're going to use the Elegant Butterfly. Now, give me a second to clean them out. going to say Debbie Robinson again, because she's on holiday, so let's blame her. Now, what we're going to do with this one, we're still going to use our sparkle pens, but what we are going to do is we're going to then pop out, or we're going to select selective areas, because the actual butterflies do pop out. So watercolour card, and then I'm going to run this one through. What I've got here is a scrap bit of card, because I want to colour in on the butterfly wings, but to make sure I don't get that ink onto the surrounding detail, I need to kind of pop a little bit of scrap underneath. So I've got my piece of cardstock here, good to go. So we can see, die cuts absolutely perfectly, an absolute dream, no issue at all.
Oh, that is a bit vicious.
So what we can then do...
What would Leanne say?
What would...
Sorry. What was that you just sung in our ears then? What is that song?
What does the fox say?
Oh, what does the fox say?
What does the fox say? So it's, what does Leanne say? I'm ready!
I'm ready!
Oh, brilliant. She's not in today, is she?
She was in yesterday, wasn't she? I think.
But she's not in her office today, is she?
Oh, I don't know. I've not been... I've been away. I've been away.
Looks like you're going to be away again for a wee while. Me and you both. Here we go. So I've cut that one out. And then what we've got is our ponytail. Pop these little bits out. And then this is where you'll see that the actual wings pop out. Mm. And if I lift them ones up, I'll pop the other bits out just in a moment. Can use our dye brush if you want to. But pulling these ones out, this gives you extra detail. This is going to be a nice background for things such as your vintage butterflies. Oh, yeah. If you want to use them, that would look beautiful. So then going down your vintage tone colours. But equally, if you wanted to tag team this with Nitwit's new collection,
tag team, yeah,
you can, absolutely. I can't help, but John's just doing a bit of DIY. So he's just come just off screen, you can't see, but he's just come in with a ladder.
What is he doing?
I can't help but think a ladder matches when I see a ladder.
Yeah, is he trying to reach the title off the...
Yeah, off the top. We just need to suspend like a title off the top.
Yeah.
He's climbing the ladder. You know, for me, a ladder, I'm up a ladder within like seconds, but you watch the wrestlers climb the ladder and it's like 2 minutes later and they're like, he's just about there. Yeah. He's gone for it. He's gone for it. He's gone for it. He's gone for it. And then someone just kicks them off. They're like, oh my God, I could have ran up that ladder myself.
Yeah. Get on with it.
Taking the belt off. Anyway, on that note, with the wrestling isms, what we've done, now that we've cut it, we've gone in with our rose quartz, our firefly. I'm saying nothing on the wrestling when it comes to firefly. And then we've got Fig.
Oh, yes.
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt. I mean, sorry, we're talking about wrestling again here, but I'm more on the AEW.
I am now as well.
I really enjoy that more than the WWE stuff. I've got to be honest with you. Got to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's good the fact that it's on ITV, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on free here in the UK.
Yeah.
But the only reason I've dipped back into the WWE a wee bit more again is with it being WrestleMania season. So.
Oh, yeah. That's not... When's that?
April 2nd and 3rd.
Oh, not long to go.
Yeah, it's over 2 nights.
Is The Rock coming back to this one, or is he coming back next year?
There's been rumours and speculations. I don't think so, because I know that he's filming a movie at the same time. And a few years ago, The Rock was at WrestleMania. Yeah. He was filming one of the Fast and Furious films.
He hosted it, didn't he?
He hosted it, but he did wrestle in it as well.
Oh, is that when he won in 6 seconds?
No, it was a long match he done, but he got injured. So now he's not allowed to wrestle in the WWE if he's filming movies because it delayed up the filming of Fast and Furious. And I know that he's filming films at that point, so no. It's rumoured Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to be wrestling because it's in Dallas, Texas, his hometown. That's
if either he or The Rock came back, I would be straight back on the WWE bandwagon.
I think a lot of people would. Absolutely, a lot of people would indeed.
Yeah.
But going back into our butterflies.
yeah, from Stone Cold,
Moving on.
from The Rock,
to
butterflies.
Crafters TV, everyone.
Oh, dear.
What I've done is I've gone in with that fig and I've added it into the base body of the butterfly, and then what I'm going to do is pull out the colour. And I like to put a bit of scrap card underneath just in case it was to bleed onto the surrounding areas. And the only reason I put it on this glass mat is it's easier for you to see. Sorry, craft mat. If I was to do it on the glass mat, it makes it a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah.
So having that deep tone underneath makes it easier for you to see. So then all that I would do is tuck my scrap bits of cardstock underneath the wings, and then what we can go in, add a very light touch, and I'm using my clear sparkle overlay here to pull out the colour, because I want to keep that depth of sparkle. If you wanted to use a water brush, you can do. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to go into the centre of the body with the firefly, and I'm going to colour. If you wanted to do the firefly first, because it is a lighter tone, so you might want to be careful you don't pull the purple into the firefly, but you know, you can, as long as you're careful, that'll be fine. Let's just add a little bit more there, and then meet the colour up. So have a play with your colours. If you want to, you could start to mix the fig and the firefly on your glass mat with your clear sparkle overlay, create your own tones if you want. So you're not only limited to the colours you've actually got. So let's do another one again with this one. So we're going to go into the fig, or into the butterfly with the fig, and pull in the colour out. And you really do only need a little bit, certainly when it comes to the deep tones, because you can see how well it pulls out. And if you find your sparkle pen is drying slightly, you're not getting a good coverage of ink, at each side you've got a little embossed word that says push. So don't push it hard, just lightly press it, get that chamber of sparkle flowing all the way through, and then that's really going to enable you.
Chamber of Sparkle.
Chamber of Sparkle, yeah.
Harry Potter book, doesn't
it?
It
is, eh?
Harry Potter and the
Chamber of Sparkle. There you go.
It is quite a light touch, because not that I've used the sparkle pens that often, but when I've had a go with them, it's quite a light squeeze, because I've done it before, I've squeezed it and then you get like a massive blob.
Leanne always says it should really say, lightly press here.
Yes.
Because it's a light press. But pulling that one out, and then I'll do the body of this one. And then what I've also done is I've not coloured the full backdrop. I've gone in with our rose quartz, and these little flowers that are in here, I've gone in and coloured these ones, and I've laid the colour straight down. I'm not doing any blending or anything like that. You can if you want, but keeping it quite rustic, colouring in the little flower petals that we can see here, like so. Let's do a couple more here. I need to pop these bits out.
Lots of lovely messages still coming through. I must just read this one from Linda D, who says, not the card of the show, but funny quote of the show so far goes to Craig, who said, I'm always the professional, don't you know?
Didn't you know that?
No.
No?
No. Professional what?
Professional.
No, you're always very professional. You're just a professional.
Winder-upper.
Yes, a professional who loves having a bit of fun and laugh.
I do. It's what life's all about, isn't it?
Of course it is. Life, yes. You've got to have a laugh, got to have a smile. Shelley says, good morning, Ben and Craig. I've been watching up on today's show and you two are funny. I'm only 40 minutes into Wake Up Call and I can't quit laughing. Thank you for the laughs. Helen Brotherton saying, boy, I've missed this. And Sandra says, it will be the law court of Leanne for you two if you aren't careful. I think we've been decent the last sort of 5 minutes. We've been
for the 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
5 minutes. Yeah. Still got a while to go yet, don't we? Still a while to go. But what I would then continue to do, Ben, is go around all the butterflies and the little florals, and we end up with our coloured area.
That's really cute.
And try not be overly neat, certainly where the body in that is. Have fun, lay the colour down. If it's not quite meeting together, don't worry about it. If it starts to blend in together, don't worry about it. It's the effect that it gives, that combination of the die cut, the emboss, and then you're going to go in with your colours that you can see here. So let's move that one out the way for a second. Then what I had done already before is I used Moonstone.
Yeah.
And I created my backdrop here, watercolour card, and created our effect. I tell you what, we've still got a little bit of time. So let's go in with our sparkle.
It's so exciting to watch this because you make it look, I mean, it is achievable. Like when you look at the products that we've got for you today, when you see it broken down, maybe if you saw the finished product, you'd think to yourself, oh, I wouldn't be able to do this. But when you see it step by step by step, I mean, this is going to look amazing. Already does look amazing, but it's just so achievable for everybody. It really, really is. Once you've got, you know, the correct tools, which we can give you today, you too can achieve this. So if you are quite new to us, if you've not crafted before, maybe you haven't used our sparkle pens, this is something which is super, super achievable for all. And a great example here again as to why these sparkle pens are so cool for making those backgrounds, Craig.
That's the peacock blue that I used, Ben, not the Moonstone.
Oh, okay.
But going in, and then what we can start to do is really pull the colour out. So you go from that deep tone, pull it all the way out to the bottom, so it gets lighter and lighter. I did wet my cardstock first, so you've got something for your ink to sit on, but then we can go in and just continue to blend it all the way. And then if you want to come along and add a little bit more depth of colour, you can do.
Ooh, yeah.
Usually when we say about aqua pens and that, don't put the nib of the pen back into the water. Your sparkle pen's different. Don't worry about putting it onto a water-based platform, so to speak, like your cardstock. But you can then come along and you can then do things such as blending the colours in, for bleaching effect if you wanted to. For instance, if I got my spritz tool, I've got one of them. Is it filled with water? Let's have a look and see. That one is. Oh, hey, I've actually got one. So either spritz it straight onto your card, or what I like to do is spritz it into my hand so I get a nice puddle, and then flick. And already, instantly, what we get is that faux bleaching effect. So what it's doing, the water is lifting up. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
The water, awesome, Nicola, thank you. The
It gets
water.
such an effect, different effect every single time. That's what I love about this.
And the longer you leave it,
Yeah.
the more it's going to pull the colour up. But for time and speed, let's dab off the ink, and then look at that effect you've got.
Yeah.
What you could do, instead of doing this with kitchen towel, use some cardstock, dab it, then you can keep, because that would then be on a background. Use this for mixed media with it being on kitchen towel, keep a hold of it, dry it out, do your flowers and that with it if you wanted to. So don't ever waste the waste of the kitchen roll. Same with this, you'd never waste this, you would then go in and create your backgrounds, but we don't have the time for that one. But let's bring in this one that's dried, that we've done earlier. So you can see, you can really go from light to dark, or you can go light, create a stop, and then go dark. Because what we're going to do is we're going to bring this one that we've already done, and then I'm already die cut. You know how I like a drop shadow?
Yeah.
And this is from our purple. This is our Centura Pearl. So all that I'm going to do is I'm not going to add my adhesive over all of it simply because of time. But in the foliage parts and down the body of the butterfly, what I'm doing is add my adhesive. Of course, don't pop your adhesive on the back of the wings. Otherwise, it's going to stick completely and you want the wings to lift. But what we can do here, doing a drop shadow, the purpose isn't for the purple wings to pop up as well. I want to keep them flat. I'm simply wanting to use this as a drop shadow. And then what will happen as well is you lift the wings up that you've coloured and you're going to get that purple butterfly in the back. So you've got a multitude of looks and options. So I'm going to press just now, and then we can come along, and once I've finished the card, which will take minutes, well, seconds, we can lift the wings up again.
Gil was saying some of the colours there would match that Nitwit collection.
It would.
Which is available right now, officially launching 1 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock here in the UK tonight. But you can get your hands on it right now. I know lots of you have already done that. So grab it whilst it is there. Also, bottom of your screen right now, if you love the idea of using the tacky glue and you like the little applicators that Craig's using there, you've got that deal where you pay for the tacky glue. We'll give you the fine tip glue applicators for free. $4.99 or $6.49 is the deal on that. Gilmore also saying, we've missed you, Ben. Thank you. I've missed you guys. You are not allowed to go on another holiday for at least another 2 weeks. Well, here's the good news. I'm not, but I am going on holiday again in about 4 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's for I'll go to Cyprus.
Oh, yeah.
First holiday for, I don't know, I can't remember the last time we went abroad, but we thought we'd just do it. Couldn't really afford it after moving house, but you know, flexible friend.
Yes. And let's all face it, if you're lucky to get away, prices are quite good at the moment.
Yes.
With everything happening and the world opening up and that again.
Yeah.
So,
and we've done that thing. It's a bit naughty, a little bit naughty, but I don't mind telling you guys because we're all friends. We've got a bit of a cheaper deal of the fact that we're taking the kids out of school a little bit earlier.
So you should. Don't get me started on that one.
Oh.
No,
have
I'm
I
not
enraged you?
enraged.
Are you on my
I'm
side?
proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Because you know what they're like, eh, when it comes to the school holidays.
Yeah.
Shocking.
The thing is, when we don't do it a lot before you think he takes his kids out of school all the time. We do, now and again we've done it, but yeah, no, it's fine. If it's just a couple of days. If you're taking them out for like a few weeks, but
the thing is, they always hike the price. I don't have kids, obviously, so I don't know. But they always hike the prices up, don't they, in the holidays?
I just think you take them out for a few days. You're taking your kids to a foreign country, learning a new culture, potentially learning a new language. There's always learning opportunities, trying new food. So it's all life is a learning process. That's how I sell it to the teachers, anyway.
Kids, go and get me a drink, please.
yeah. Now stop bothering me and go and have an ice cream.
So all that I've done here is I've created a little tab here that I'll show you. Let's go in with my card blank. So my card blank is 4 3/4 by 7. I wanted it a little bit elongated. Then I've taken a layer of white card, which in total is 5 by 4 3/4. And then what I've done is I've scored at 2 inches, scored at 4 inches, and then I've cut little V's at each side. That's going to create my stepper. So there's a really simple way to create a stepper is to do it in 2 separate parts. So we can pop that one on and that one on. So let's press that onto place. Let's go in with our layers and then layering them up that you can see into these ones. It's a nice effect.
Absolutely. Really enjoying this demo.
Good.
Lil J Crafter just said, apparently, my mini memories are in the van, on its way to me. Well done, Crafter's Companion, for a speedy service. Didn't we launch those yesterday?
I think it was yesterday, wasn't it?
That is quick, isn't it? We are good.
We are good.
Right. We're good here.
We are so good. We're on fire.
We are on fire. Fire.
So let's just pop these ones up. My crafting's on fire.
Your craft is on fire.
And then let's finish off. That was really good. That was very.
Who was that?
Beyonce-esque. Or who's it that does, like?
Alicia Keys.
Oh, Alicia Keys. That's it. Yeah. New York. What a song.
That's not that song, though, is it?
No, it's not that song. But she did.
What's that song called? It's not called. What's it called? What is on fire in that song? My love is on fire. Oh, the girl's on fire.
The girl's on fire.
Sorry, I knew it wasn't my craft is on fire. Oh yeah, this girl is on fire. Yeah, I prefer your version, Craig.
I do. Oh.
Cause your craft is on fire.
X Factor next year. This year.
Not on anymore, is it?
Yes, it is.
What?
Yeah.
Is it back?
They've still got a year in their ITV contract, and it's coming back this year.
I thought it had finished.
No, it took a couple of years break.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's back for a year, and then it will go.
Back this year.
Oh, good.
I might keep it next year.
Hey, listen, your craft is on fire because that is off the chart, thebomb.com.
There you go. So within that one there, we used a combination of the peacock blue for the back and then used our actual sparkle pens. that we can see in these ones. So it was our Firefly, it was our Rose Quartz, and it was our Fig, and we used our clear sparkle overlay to blend the colour out as well. So when it comes to these dies, yes, I've collaborated both the actual sparkle pens with the dies as well, but simply either colour in the full background, cherry pick sections like I done with the butterflies. If you're unsure, not too confident about being able to colour without spreading the ink, just put a little bit of scrap card underneath each of the wings. You're going to be able to colour in the wings without getting the ink elsewhere.
Wow, I mean, brilliant stuff. By the way, thank you to Sam, who says on Facebook, yes, my mini memories is in the van for delivery today as well. Our team is on fire! Brilliant. It's great to know that you're getting your goodies nice and quickly. That's what we love to hear. And listen, if you grab these today, well, who knows? These could be in the van and you could have these in the next couple of days. Really, really versatile, lovely collection, as you've seen. If you go for the deal that you've got on the screen right now, you'll get all 4 of the dies within this collection. So you'll get the gorgeous peacock feathers. Those butterflies, which you just saw Craig using in his last demo, there were also included, the elegant butterflies. We've got the entwining vines for you as well. You can break these down into 2 smaller bundles. So the butterflies and the peacocks, which I showed you, come together as a pair if you want to go that way, and then the vines and then the gorgeous peony also come together as a pair if you want to do it that way. However, this is the best way to go for it, because if you go for this deal, you get your 16 sheets of Nina card included as well. That price is £34.17 or $42.47. Again, clear pay available for our UK customers. And of course, if you're a platinum member, you can take another 20% off that price. Sparkle pens, you say? Yes, please, sparkle pens. This is the deal. I'm covering these up because you get the 4 colours. If you think, why is he holding the board like that? It's a really weird way, because you don't get those, you see. What you get is everything else. So you get all...
Show boards on your time off.
Pardon?
You forgot to show how to show boards.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Craig. You're going to get your antique vintage in here. So that brings you some of the colours which Craig was using, actually. So your fig, your peacock blue, and your macaroon. You've then got your earthy naturals as well. So holly leaf, smoke quartz, and your harvest moon. Then you've got your tint and tone. So you get your one crystal clear. You've got your starry sky and your onyx black. And then on top of all of that, have I done these ones? Didn't do those, did I? The brights, the aquamarine, the pink garnet, and the firefly. Then we're going to give you 2 sets of your clear overlay pens for free within this set, which is just amazing. So 18 pens, you're getting actually 6 for free in total. And again, just to show you the kind of effects that you can create, whether you're using these for sort of more detailed colouring, or indeed, as we looked at a little bit earlier on, you know, you're using these for your backgrounds as well. Really, really beautiful collection. £51.96 or $67.80 for that set. They're also available on a 2 for as well, which you can see just down there. 2 for 22 or 2 for 29. Let's move on. Because the morning is getting away with us. Wow, this show is absolutely flying by. We've got just over an hour to go. Because when I was here last, we were here for like the 5 hours, weren't we? So it's now only 3. So we've. All right. What is he like? He's saving 20% here. Centura Pearl, 100 sheet collection. Lovely, lovely collection of colours here. So 10 different colours, 10 sheets of each. £30 or $50 is a really great buy. Again, another 20% comes off that if you're platinum. I can do the maths on that. That is £24 or $40. Thank you. And you're going to be getting all of these gorgeous colours. So you get that gorgeous pearlescent sheen. You know, great as well if you're going to be doing construction, because it's a nice card weight, is our Centura Pearl, 310. So you've got your cherry in here. You've got your lilac. You've got your mint green. You've got your royal blue. You've also got your lavender. You've got your deep purple. You've then got the fuchsia. Marty! Then you've got your turquoise. What? Back to the fuchsia! Then you've got your turquoise. And you've got your Christmas green, although you can use that all year round as well. I can always tell when they want me to move on, because I go through the colours and I obviously know what the colours are, but then producer Erin starts going, cherry, turquoise. She says it before I say it, which means she wants me to move on. She doesn't want to tell me, but that's why she's doing it. So I'm good and I do as I'm told. Anyway, pictures. As we've been talking about, she loves me really, the Carlisle Tacky Glue, which you've seen Craig using throughout the show. Wow, that really hurt. I heard that. She just said I beg to differ. You get the Collal tacky glue, and you also get the fine tip glue applicators. I don't know who's talking to me now. I'm just too hurt. Can't even carry on. The fine tip glue applicators you are going to get in this deal for free. So that is £4.99 or $6.49, saving over 30%, less your 20, of course, if you're platinum as well. I'm just going to go and compose myself due to the many hurtful words which are being said in my ear. And we'll be back in just a few moments' time if I can carry on.
Quick Buy, all your crafting must-haves in a flash. Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set. Quick Buy, get yours now.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back. Lots of you getting in touch, saying you're enjoying the show. We've got, I did have a good cry in the breakdown. I'm fine now, thanks for asking. We've got another hour to come here on Craft Chat Create. During this hour, more inspiration for you, more great deals coming up. By the way, the Twirling characters flying out the door, the 70% saving, the Sassy and Classy collection as well, which I'll tell you about in just a second, proving really popular too. We will be chatting about National Scrapbooking Day later on, and also bringing you the brand new crafty song creation before the end of the show, which you definitely need to stick around for. If you want to get in touch on Facebook and YouTube, please do. Loads of you saying hello. Jerry says, I hope you will be getting more of Lisa Horton's fancy Pokey Tools in. I feel sad that I missed them now. I feel sad that they had, what on them? Gems on them, did they?
Yeah, if I could find my order somewhere here in the building, I would show you. Lisa did also very kindly give me her one that she had. But yeah, they're so cool. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's like just dangling a carrot for you all at home. But it was so cool. If you've seen it, really smart.
Dolly Dimples just said, my mini memory set is on my craft desk and halfway made. I went to a demo by the lovely Debbie Fisher at the Evesham store yesterday. Shout out to the crafty friends that I met there.
Right enough, yeah they were
I did
there.
see that on the socials. Whoop, whoop. And Miriam says, one of the reasons I love Crafters TV is that you all have the best fun and the best time. We certainly do, and we are all friends here most of the time. Sassy and Classy! Yes, let's have a look at this collection. This is so fun. It's quirky, it's fun, it's funky. It's a little bit different, I think, to a lot of those kind of sets that are out there. If you want to get this on a brilliant deal, grab it today because we're bringing you the full set of stamps. However, you will only be paying for 2 of the collections, not the 4 that you're going to receive within this deal. So first up is your True Friends. These are so, so cute. The actual main stamps themselves, I absolutely love. And then the sentiments that you get with them as well are just so quirky, so fun, so different. Like this one here, true friends are never apart, maybe in distance, never in heart. And then you've got that really cute image there of the girl and a cat. We've all love our pets, don't we? Yes, the little ginger cat there. And you've also got on there things like thinking of you and do what makes you happy. I also love as well that you can build up your own little scene here too, because you've got things like a little bow. There's the little phone there. Is that a phone or a computer?
It's a phone.
Is it?
Mobile or cell phone.
Or cell phone.
Cell phone.
Cell phone.
Mobile.
A mobile.
A mobile.
So yeah, you can build up these scenes like absolutely beautifully. We've got one in here somewhere. Where's it gone? I won't be able to find it now. Don't worry. No, sorry. No, but basically what I was going to show you is that you can, obviously, this one here is a great example.
You know the game shows that the longer you take, the more the money goes down? Here, it's the longer you take, the more of my demo time goes down.
Ah. Okay, so you want me to speed up, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I've only got like 30 seconds now.
What, to do a demo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've also got within
That's
this
the second one.
collection the Hello Gorgeous. Too glam to give a damn. Wake up and make up. You've then got no, let me finish. You've got your Dress to Impress, which is Becky Swan there on her sewing machine, which is really cool. No, let me finish. And then finally you've got your Partners in Crime, which are the two ladies dancing on the sofa there. Those two you're paying for, those two there you are not paying for, because you buy two, get two, £19.98, $25.90.
And I'm using Partner in Crime for these ones.
If you're a platinum member, no, on me! On me! Well, I'll just come over there then. If you're not going to, I can do that. Look, if you're a platinum member...
Forgot my craft bag was...
If you're a platinum member, you're right.
Yeah.
If you're platinum... Seriously! If you're a platinum member, you get... Well, you're just being... Right, no.
Just cleaning up my tea there. Sorry, John. So, what I've done here, I've gone in with my Nina cardstock. So remember the Nina that you're getting with your delicate background dyes? Perfect for what we're away to do right now. And we're going to use our alcohol... Do you know something? I took it out of me. Back and forward. Should really go to the gym. If only I had someone that could like ping me.
As long as we're pinging and not poking.
I can't afford one of those like fruit watches.
Well, you can get... Oh no, then you wouldn't be able to join our team if you didn't have the fruit
Do you get them
watch.
on the shopping channel with the 3 letters?
Probably.
You know the one?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The one I got was, the majority of it was paid for as a Christmas present.
Right.
It's a long old boy story, but yeah, but the rest of it I paid for, because you can pay, like, we have... No, you can what? Sorry, they're
Do you know what, Nicola? See that box on the screen? Do you want to take that? Do you just want to go straight to him? Just you go straight to Ben.
No,
Let's
but
listen
you
to the
asked me
story.
a question.
Who needs to see me stamping and colouring these sassy and classes? There you go, Ben. The screen is all yours.
I don't want to tell my story now. Don't want to do it.
Right-yo. So, using our alcohol stamps, stamping it out. I'm using our large stamping platform, which is great, because then it means if I miss any bits, I can go back, reapply, and get a perfect image.
Get on with your demo, Craig. Stop messing about. Gee. Running out of time.
Well, you took most of it. And I don't mean time off or holidays, I mean just that bit there. So I'm going to use my classics for these ones here. We're going to have a look at the couch first, and we're going to use MG4 and MG5. So this is a nice way to show how, yes, you can get a lovely blend when it comes to your 3 tones, but you can still only use 2 if you wanted to. So I'm going to go in, and when it comes to your alcohol colouring, I would highly recommend that you do section by section. So I'm going to go in with the bottom of the couch or the settee first, and we're going to go in Now, all of these stamps, they're going to fit onto your 6x6 stamping platform as well. The main images, a few of them will just fit on your 4x4, but then if you have any of the larger rocker blocks, they're also going to fit on your rocker blocks as well. So you've got a nice array of ways to actually press the image onto your cardstock.
Got a deal on the rocker blocks as well, which I'll tell you about in a little bit if I get a word in from Milan. By the way, Rachel on our social says, children, 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 children. Christine says, lol, I love you both. Matty Taylor says, you two are amazing together, Ben and Craig.
Oh,
it's 4 a.m, but I cannot stop watching you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You are very welcome. And Alison says, I guess Sarah isn't in the building today. Well,
No.
if she is in the building, someone's going to be getting in trouble soon, aren't they? Somebody
You're
who's
in
been
trouble.
mucking about.
You're
Someone's
in
going to get in trouble.
You're
today.
in trouble.
You're 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 the one that's in trouble.
You are.
I think you're in big trouble.
You're in bigger trouble.
You're in more trouble.
You're in bigger, 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 bigger trouble. You are.
Sorry, I just saw one of our bosses in the corridor then. I was literally,
She's probably watching.
probably watching you.
She's watching you.
She's watching you.
Watching you.
She's not watching me because I can't get on the screen. Every time I come on, you're like,
She's probably gone in and gone, who are you? I've never seen you before. I don't remember employing him. Thought he'd left.
I did actually, by the way, thank you, I must just say, keep me in the box, don't put me on the full screen because he'll complain. Thank you to everyone who who wished me get well soon, because I don't know how that happened, but there was on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page, obviously someone's, I don't know who, said that I wasn't feeling very well, and there was a post on there saying, hope you feel better soon, Ben. Yeah, and there was loads of people sending messages going, oh, get well soon.
Is that because you said you were sick, but actually what you were doing was going on holiday? Has that happened?
Sorry, are you on the show? Or I don't think you're up later, aren't you? Isn't your show?
You told me to come in. You said come in. I need a whole load of people to sort of pick me up while you're on.
It's lovely to have your company in here, Becky. But notice you're not getting any screen time either. See, it's all about Craig today, isn't it?
Excuse me. Are you trying to say I like to get screen time? That was the most strangest, fakest laugh I've ever heard in my life.
No, we were just having a bit of a laugh, aren't we?
We do, don't we?
We love each other, really.
We do, we all do.
Craig, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
What kind of card is it that you're using now?
Nina.
Oh, okay. Could you do it, or could you use the alcohol markers and watercolour card?
You could. I wouldn't. That's a really good question. I wouldn't, because your watercolour card is very absorbent. So what that's going to do is that's going to suck out the ink even more than what your Nina cardstock was. Your Nina, or even your white smooth stamping card to an element, that's there for the ink to sit on top so you can blend it together. Watercolour, because you're using it with your watercolours, it's there to absorb the colour, so it's going to suck in your alcohol, which is going to be a waste. So you're not going to get a perfect blend, you're not going to get the best of blend, but what you're going to do is you're going to waste all of your ink. So keep that in mind. You know, it's not that you cannot do it, but you can tell the professional one in the studio today, can't you?
Yeah,
So
I think Becky is being very professional today, Craig, unlike someone we know who's been mucking about since 10 o'clock. I'm looking forward to this afternoon, Becky. What time am I going to get this to?
Takes two to tango.
Not long to wait till I get to work with a fellow professional.
Me too. When other Becky comes in. At least she calls me lovely names like Craigle and Craigle Bagel, not like the names you call me off air.
What, me?
You.
I don't call him. I don't before you start.
No, he doesn't.
I don't.
You just
Or-
don't speak to me, ignore
or
me.
Do I? No, I do. I always. Who called you Craig? Who started Craigle Bagel?
Becky. Becky Redican, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
She used to call me the waistcoated wonder as well, but that never took off.
Did you?
No.
No one
Becky
has-
did
no
call me
one's
the
ever
waistcoated
called
wonder.
you that. Don't lie.
She did.
Don't try and make a new name for yourself.
You asked Becky. She's here.
No,
Becky's
no,
here.
no.
You
No.
asked Becky what nickname she gave me.
You have to be given the name, like you guys across in America, you gave me the name of Mr. America. You have to be given
I
the
gave
name.
you that name, didn't I?
No, they did at home.
Oh.
It's not all about you. It's about the people at home. So Becky gave me Craig Bagel, which is
Right.
kind of stuck. You guys at home, although I always get embarrassed when I say it, but the Scotty one, you
yeah?
gave me that.
Is it Hottie Scotty or Scotty Hottie?
I can never remember.
Yeah.
I can never remember. Is it the? It
Hottie-
must be the
Hottie Scotty.
Hottie Scotty,
Hottie
yeah.
Scotty. It must be.
Have you got any nicknames yet, Becky? At all? Has anyone given you any nicknames?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose all those nicknames people say behind my back, maybe. I don't know. What do you call me?
Becky who likes anchovies on toast.
I call you Becky, who won the singing competition that time in the airport thing. Becky.
We need a short of kind of Welsh name for me, maybe. Like, you know, the that long Welsh name was all made up of the...
Becky the airport singer. Becky the lounge singer.
Ooh,
Yeah.
go on then, I'll let that one.
You could be the crafty version of Jane McDonald. Instead of singing on the cruise ships, singing in the craft studio.
Maybe that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
New career.
New career, yeah. But stay here though, still do here. Don't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere.
Becky with the... What did you guys say? Becky with the lovely hair? Becky with the good hair is what Erin and Nicola call you.
It's a wig. No!
Oh, and by the way, on the Ben ill front, apparently it was Michelle's Ben that wasn't feeling very well.
Ah.
Yeah. And Terry, you don't need to apologise. It's fine. I was just saying. I just saw it. I think it was producer Johnny actually said, "Oh, they're saying." He messaged me, "Are you not feeling very well?" I was like, "No, I'm fine." He said, "Well, everyone's saying get well soon." I was like, "I didn't realise I was ill." But yes.
But that's what's lovely about Crafters TV and you guys at home. Do you know what I mean? You know, we love to do what we're doing, but
Yeah.
it's the support out of the shows that you
Yeah.
give us on social media, which is lovely.
Can I just say as well, and I know I posted a bit on my social recently, and my Daisy, right, honestly, she is loving crafting, and
Is she?
it warms my heart so much. She had to do a few weeks back, I think it was during Random Crafts of Kindness, but they had to make a card for somebody at school. And of course, she got the Gemini MIDI out, she got all the bits and pieces I've got at home, made a lovely card for a teacher. What a swat. But then, when was World Book Day? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, so on Wednesday, and I've never heard this before. So World Book Day, here in the UK, the kids choose their favourite book. They have to go dressed as their favourite character. Daisy School didn't do that. What they had to do was create their favourite character from a book out of a potato.
What?
That's what they had to do.
So I think that's a much better idea because actually World Book Day used to give me a terrible headache trying to come up with
Yeah.
an outfit. It was really, really difficult. And, you know, there's a little bit of, you know, you want your child to be the best, don't
Yeah.
you? But I like that idea of just decorating a potato.
Yeah.
I
And so
think
she
that's
made a
the way to
Paddington potato, and the point of that story was just to say, I then put it up to show you guys that she'd made this thing, and everyone was just like, "Oh, it's so lovely," and Daisy just appreciated all the little comments. It was really cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
So some little googly eyes on it, and painted
Yeah.
his little waistcoat. Love Paddington Bear. Not that big in the US though, I understood from the comments that came through.
Paddington Bear?
Paddington Bear.
Oh, that surprises me.
Oh, you knew it, Erin. What's that, John? 2 movies, yeah. But Michael Bond, the guy, he wrote about, I think he wrote about like 20 odd books. Huh? Not that type of Bond. That's James Bond, not Michael Bond. Alison just saying, Crafters TV, we are a family. Yes, we certainly are. And Rachel just confirming it is the Hottie Scotty, not the Scotty Hottie.
Thanks, Rachel.
Hottie Scotty.
No, I was just about to say, talking about social media, I can tell you guys, probably some point today,
right.
There'll be a bit giveaway going up today.
Oh, yes.
Lovely Taylor has given me some bits and pieces to give away as a thank you for reaching 11,000. So keep your eyes out on my Facebook page.
What's the... Hint us what
So
it is.
it's some nice crafty bits. You know, there's a few dies, stamps, paper pads. So it's a nice little set as well, just as a thank you. So keep an eye on my Facebook page. I'll pop it on my Instagram, but it's a giveaway that's coming solely from Facebook. So just keep an eye on that. Craig Laird CC. But all of us are our names plus CC at the end, and you easily find us all.
Wow.
So now that I've coloured that one, so what I've done, the colours I've used so far, and we'll skip to the one I've done, is your GT1, GT2 and GT3. So that's ice green, aquamarine and teal. Then I have used MG4 and MG5, which is rose red and magenta.
Yeah.
And then I have used, when it comes to the teals, now I've not gone in colour order as in 1, 2, 3, 4, etc, etc. What I've done is BT3, BT6 and then BT9. So waterfall, peacock blue, petrol blue, and then we've gone in and we've cut in with a few numbers that you can see there. So we've got real depth. Carry on colouring in. What I would also use is RB1, 2 and 3 for the skin tones. So this one I want to go a bit more of your darker skin tone for this one here. The red is TN789 and also EB2, 4 and 6.
Yep.
Done the robes, done the sofa. The heart here, the heart would be MG2 and 4. The cushions would have been BG2, 6, 7. The book was DG1,
I feel like I'm at the dentist.
2 and 3. And then I outlined with IG2. Do you know what it is? Is because we don't always have time to finish the full image. I know so many of you at home want to know what colours was used to create the full image.
Yes.
And yeah, I could always go back on social media, but sometimes it's quicker just to read them out for you at home so that you can then go back and then you can take a note and you know what ones it is that we've used. And I used my stitched edge square die. So within this one here, it was our fancy square. And I've used the next layer up and I've used our turquoise Centura Pearl. And what I've done to elongate it that little bit more, I've cut it in an angle. And then what I'm going to do is let's do this bottom half here. I'm going to come down and let's go that way.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to do the same. So let's go up into that way here. So what happens, the turquoise Centura Pearl that I've used, it's the same size die as the one that I've used for my image, but by elongating it, we get the edged look here and here, but then you get kind of like a disappeared edge here and then here. So if I turn it around, what I've got is I've got a back. So I've basically sat it on top and then I've just pulled it apart slightly. So then that's elongating it at the sides.
Yeah.
And then with these colours here, I thought absolutely perfect. Using the Masquerade Ball 12 by 12 paper pad, which I know we've got in a lovely bundle.
We do. Buy two, get one free. Free.
Which is a really, really good offer as well.
Deal at the bottom of the screen, there you go. So I've got it good this week.
The Get It Got It Good, as is all weeks, but certainly this week here, when it comes to things like paper pads, whether you've got these ones or you know you're going to need more, it's nice to stock up because we all need paper pads. And it's not always, for instance, Masquerade Ball, it's not always that we come across designs like these ones. So it's nice just to have within your stash. And then let's lift this up on some foam pads, Ben, to give a little bit of height. And what I've also already done, stamped out Partners in Crime.
Yes.
I've used the fuchsia to mat and layer that one. And then that can then go on top, and we'll kind of stagger it when it comes to the main image.
Fantastic. I absolutely love that. As I say, love the combination of using the Masquerade Ball paper behind it as well. And just such a different collection. So fun, so quirky. And I'll recap on the deal for you in just a second, but I think one of the best prices I've certainly seen on this collection.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's not as even like it's as if it's like a really old collection.
No,
I think
it's
this
not.
launched, I want to say at the back end of last year.
It's got to be something like that for sure anyway, yeah. Something. Not too long ago.
Oh, I like the way you've layered that out. That looks cool.
But there we go. So we've used the space within the image at the side. So we've gone partners in crime onto our cardstock. And then we've pulled in that fuchsia colours within the back, same with the tails and that as well. You could do a layer with gold because there's gold in the backdrop, but I don't think that it needs it. I like that nice colour tone with the turquoise and also the fuchsia within the layers.
Lovely, lovely collection, lovely demos. And again, if you've been waiting for this one to arrive at a brilliant, brilliant price, today is the day, because remember, you'll get all of the 4 stamp sets within the Sassy and Classy collection, but you're only actually going to pay for 2. And again, so many different ways to be able to use these, using all of the different papers that you've got. I love this, the fact, stamping the characters out, cutting them out, adding a little bit of depth and dimension as well. And just really cute characters and really cute sentiments to go with these as well. I'll show you the full set, show you all of those stamps and the sentiments right now, but remember, you're paying less than £20, just over $25 today. If you're a platinum member, another 20% comes off that. Also worth bearing in mind, if you are fairly new to us and you haven't yet signed up within Club Inspire, head to our website, details at the bottom of the screen there, click on the Club Inspire tab and save 20% off your first order today. True Friends is your first little set, that little girl with her cat. I love that so much. True friends and never apart, maybe in distance but never in heart. And then you've got the little cat again, the mobile, the cell phone. You've got the little bow there. Details at the bottom of your screen there as well. So sign up sign up today, receive 20% off your first order, and it's free to sign up to our club as well. Too glam to give a damn. You've got the bottle of Prosecco going on there on the books. Hello, gorgeous. And then you've also got Wake Up and Make Up. That's what I do every morning. And then that's where the spending finishes, because the next 2 that you're going to get in this collection, this one here is your Dress to Impress. There's Becky, look, as always, dressing to impress with a different colour wig on there. The world is your catwalk. And then lastly, is the one we've just seen with the 2 friends, the partners in crime, again with all of those beautiful stamps and sentiments to go with it. Clear pay from £5 today, £5 today, I should say, if you're a UK customer. Right, also on the show, we have got the 54p selection of classiques. If you want to jump in and grab these, you've got your browns, your dark skin greys, your greens, pinks, purples, your shade and tone, your turquoises and yellows included in there as well. You're saving almost £20, almost $29 on that collection, $69.99 or $105.99. It's over 20%, and then of course another 20% on top of that if you're platinum. Also worth bearing in mind, Craig was chatting about the rocker blocks a little bit earlier on. This is the 6-piece collection, and yes, on a buy one get one. Again, if you need a bit of a hand with your stamping, if you find stamping quite difficult to do, then don't worry. Again, you've got the ability with the rocker blocks there to make your stamping a lot easier. £9.99 or $13.99, 50% saving, because as I say, you're buying 1 set and you are getting the second set for free. Right, on top of all of that, Craft Room Essentials, Nina cardstock. So you're saving over 20% here. It's a 3-pack, 48 sheets in total, 16 sheets within each of those sets. So £11 today, perfect again if you like to do your alcohol colouring, but a really lovely weight of cardstock as well for £11 or $17 for that full set. Again, another 20% comes off that if you are a platinum member. Lots of you chatting about the Sassy and Classy, by the way. Kay just saying, I love that card, Craig. And D. Carol Baker saying, I have those stamps and I absolutely love them. I would encourage you today, if you've waited for that price to come down, grab them, because those are super popular. Now, something else that you need to get right now are the Twirling characters. I think possibly one of my favourite stamp and die sets that we do. And the price today is the Cat's Whiskers. Nothing for that. It is a 70. It is a 70% saving. Normally, these are $7.99 individually or $9.95. You are going to get 5 different characters, 67 elements in total for £11.98 or $14.92. And again, that's without your discount, your Club Inspire discount. So you've got your Twirling cat. I'll show you everything that you get, and then I'll line a few up to show you the twirl in just a second. But what I love most about these, not only do you get the cutest of characters, stamps front and back, you get the stamp sentiments which work perfectly. So this one, the dog did it, perfect, pawsome, feline, so feline pawsome, feline perfect, but then you also get the dies rather, to be able to cut out the stamps, and the apertures correspond to the creature that you've got. So you've got your little cat there who's looking into the fishbowl, seeing a bit of lunch. You've then got your gorgeous little twirly bird. Again, I love the fact that we didn't just give you like a circle aperture or a square aperture. You've got that gorgeous heart aperture. A little bird comes with all of that beautiful post there as well. Little hearts included, sending joy, good thoughts, hope and love. Then you've got the dog. I think this one might be, this and the cat on my face, because I just love the fact we've given you the dog house aperture, which I think is the coolest thing. You've got the little bone, the little mini dog house. The cat did it just for you, and I woof you, I do. Which is really cute. Again, you can use these out of here as well. Think about using these on things like your penny slider cards. I think they'd be absolutely perfect for that. New baby cards, I always think about that when you see this little elephant here who comes with his little own balloon aperture. Celebrations, thanks, hugs, big day and surprise. And worth bearing in mind that all of the different characters that you've got are interchangeable as far as the apertures are concerned. So if you want to pop the unicorn into the balloon aperture, you can do. You can mix and match these around. But they're such fun. Again, if you want to get crafting with the kids, you want to get crafting with the grandkids, I think a set like this is absolutely perfect. And what you would do, just before you send them off, you know, if you want to just use a little bit of cotton, a little bit of that invisible thread, whatever it might be, you kind of like wind up your characters before you send them, all right, before you pop them in the envelope, give them a little wind up, and then hopefully, this will probably go wrong now, but hopefully then when your recipient opens the card up, the character will twirl. It's just the cutest thing, so much fun, and like I've said, what I love about this is you get everything that you need once again to create this really cool effect. I'll twirl a few more for you here because we've got the little birdie, so he's sending good thoughts this time. So again, before you send it off, just give it a bit of a twirl and then open up. Ooh, absolutely love it. Should I do one more? Yeah, because I'm having a lot of fun over here. Oh, let's do the little twirly unicorn. Here we go. There we go, twirling round. Ready? I'm trying to think of a noise of a unicorn. They just go, wouldn't they? Yeah, ready? Sing the unicorn song from Elliot. No, I'm not singing that again. I do remember the words actually. It was, I'm a unicorn and I am great. What was the next bit, Craig?
Unicorn and I am great. I always go about at late. I like to.
Anyway, moving on. I'll show you one more.
Make people smile. Because I am a unicorn. I'm not that long.
The little dog.
To sing this song.
Shush now. And then the little dog. Ready? Ready, go. You have to create your own sound effects, obviously. But this is the deal of the show for me. 70% saving. Dog literally did just bark. You're setting the neighbourhood dogs off. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No.
Oh, a dog just went, whoa. Or was that you guys in the gallery?
You do know that was me. It went like,
I know that was you.
That was me.
But straight after that, a dog outside went, woof. Outside.
Oh, amazing. Can we go and bring it in?
If you can go and find it. Actually, you need to do some demos. Show us how easy it is to create these twirling characters. Because I want to see how easy it is. Because I like the effect. I think it's brilliant, but I don't want it to be difficult.
It's not difficult.
Oh, good news.
It's not difficult whatsoever. So let's do that. We're going to use the unicorn, because I like the unicorn.
Yep.
So what we're going to do to start with is, I've got some of our white smooth stamping card. I've cut this already to 8 by 6 1/4, and I've scored at 3/4 of an inch, then 1.5 inches. I've turned it around to make it easier on myself, and I've done exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I've taken some of our pattern paper that you can see here. So within this one here, I'm going to pop that in at the moment. I'm not going to secure it securely. What I'm then going to do is take the actual unicorn stamp and die set, and within this one, what you've got is you've got the tag for this one. So we can go in. And then what I am going to do is I don't want to secure this completely just yet. So I'm going to put a tiny little bit of adhesive in the middle, just so that it doesn't move too much. Because what I'm wanting is I want there to be an aperture right through the pattern paper and right through the cardstock. So the best way to do it is do it together, because if I'd done it on my pattern paper first, then done it on my cardstock, to try and line it up to get it in the exact same position is very tough.
Yeah.
Not impossible, but it's very tough. So let's make it easier for ourselves. Let's use the ability of the Gemini, and that is its strength and power. So it's going to go through our smooth card and our pattern card. And I'm going to put my tape on the middle so that if the cardstock was to tear slightly, it won't matter, because it's not actually the middle bit that we're wanting. And I've gone to my large Gemini plates. I need my large Gemini as well, because the large plates won't go through that one. So don't shout at me, John. I know I said to you that I only need the junior. I definitely don't need the large Gemini, but I forgot that too. So there we go. So what we can go and do is run that one through. Let's power it up. What do we want? More power. So there we go, run that one through. And the only reason I need the large Gemini is because of the size of the cardstock that I'm using.
Question from Dawn.
Yes.
Can you ask Craig? I have tried the twirly card a few times, but I can't get the characters to stay facing the front. Oh, I see what you mean. So after it's twirled, it always faces the back. Is there a way to be able to...
But it wouldn't really matter, because you've got that front and the back of the character.
Yeah, but I suppose what so when the card is like that, it naturally, what she's saying is it... Sorry, you're there. So yeah, so when the card closes, it finishes like that.
Yeah. So what to do is use the front stamp on both sides. So either way, it's going to... The thing is, because it's twirling, because you're using fabric or you're using a little bit of plastic thread that I'm aware to use, it pleases itself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For you to then try and have it so that it's going to twirl and it's going to finish the exact same, but it's thread, it sees to itself, it does its own thing. So there's not actually a way. If it was on a threaded cardstock, then you could easily adjust which way you want that twirling character to face. But because it's on thread, it's doing it itself. There's no specific way in which you can have it facing the right way every time. So what I would do, for instance, like the unicorn, both the stamps, it's the face of the unicorn either way. It's just one's facing left, one's facing right.
Same with the elephant.
So it's the elephant. So the bird, what you would do with the bird, instead of stamping the front of the bird and then the back of the bird, just stamp the front of the bird on both sides.
Got you.
So when whichever way that it ends, it's going to be facing you as well. If you still want the front and the back, unfortunately, there's not really a way in which you can guarantee it's going to face the front. So just have a play with it that way.
Thank you.
You're
Kathy
welcome.
just said, I make wobblers and sliders out of this set as well. It's so versatile.
They really are.
Really great size for that. And I always think great for the little pop-up box dies that we do as well.
Exactly.
For adding them into build your own scenes on there and a little bit of acetate. Adriana just saying, the unicorn is one of my favourites. I made the cat one for a vet that my niece works with, and they were huge hits.
Ah, she would have loved that.
Absolutely. And again, that's the great thing about these collections. If animals are always popular. If you do perhaps make cards, for an animal shelter or something like that, you can obviously make these and sell these sell them for your own personal gain. But also, I think these would be great for animal charity cards as well.
If you want to do it for like saving the unicorns and that, then you can then
Save the unicorn.
make them to save the unicorns.
Absolutely right.
Of course you can.
Do you know what? I was thinking about that the other day. It must be about a year ago that you and I had the conversation about unicorn parties. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Loved that. The unicorn parties. I remember them.
We were chatting about the budget unicorn parties, because they actually do unicorn parties now.
They do, yeah.
They dress horses up as unicorns, because real unicorns are hard to to get.
that are.
Huh? Real unicorns? Not really. Yeah, yeah. So Becky knows, our resident unicorn experts.
She is indeed.
Over there.
I know, we were going to start our own unicorn party and then like kind of lockdown hit again, didn't
Yeah.
it? So it was...
We were going to buy like a unicorn costume, weren't we?
That's right, yeah.
Was I the front end and you were the behind?
You were the front, I was the back.
Backside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, front and back. So yeah, maybe we could still venture into
We can have a look at it.
parties.
Yeah, we could have a
We
little
could
look
do.
at it. You know, as a little sideline.
We can. Why not?
Becky likes the idea. She's nodding.
She does.
Yeah.
Becky could be like the princess, you know, that leads it up and then.
Yes.
Oh, I'm really liking this idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Can that mean I can wear a crown all day?
Of course
Yes.
you can.
You can wear a crown here all day if you want.
You can.
What? I say do it.
I say do it as well.
Yeah.
You
You
want
be
to come in
you.
with a crown?
You want to wear a crown? Wear a crown.
You do that, yeah.
I'll be wearing a crown next week.
Not this afternoon.
No, I haven't brought one with me.
Oh.
Uh,
We have. Hang on a minute.
There is a
On
crown in the
a
office. I
moment.
did see one in the office last week.
Who's got a crown in the office?
And the Burger King crown does not count.
It's not a Burger King crown, apparently.
It's a proper sort of gold and red crown.
It was so it was Tori who does our amazing videos. So it was her crown that Nicola. Did you give it to her, Nicola? Oh, so she gave. Sorry, Liam from our team has just gone past the studio pretending to be a unicorn. So Tori gave it to Nicola. No, yes, and Nicola, yes. Oh, Nicola's now just kept it. Well, can we go and get it for Becky? No, Liam's just come this way.
Dressed as a unicorn.
Just as a unicorn.
Which is really quite weird.
This place is crazy. Christine says, ha ha ha, save the unicorns. Yes.
Save the unicorns.
Save the unicorns.
Save the unicorns.
And Rachel says, there's actually unicorn horns that you can fit to your pony's bridle if you have horses. Yeah, that's the unicorn parties, isn't it? And then
Yeah.
like, the ponies are very good because they sit there and you can pop, like, they let them put little bits of sort of tinsel on them and stuff. And then pop the unicorn horn on and then they, you know, no, if they didn't like it, they wouldn't stand there, would they, the horses?
Even horses wouldn't want to not be a unicorn, let's face it.
Here we go, the crown has arrived in the studio.
Oh, no, that's the American anthem, isn't it? God save the nation. I shouldn't have gone there. I should know the words of this one.
The Queen of
Look
Crafts.
at that.
Soft craft. I love that. Can you keep that on all day?
Yeah.
Just
Can I wear it on the train home?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Yes. Yes.
That is a perfect fit.
And you should definitely wear it and just don't make any reference to it when Becky comes in and see if she says anything. Yeah. What do you mean I'm a crown? What crown? I'm not wearing a crown. You look lovely. Very lovely. Back to the unicorns. What colours are you using here?
So what I've done is I stamped out onto, well, you can use your Nina card or you can use your white smooth stamping card for this one because I'm not going in and blending or shading, so our alcohol colour in it will work onto your white smooth stamping card.
Yep.
And I'm colouring in certain sections. So I'm going to go in with Aquamarine, GT2, Regal, which is PL4, Cerise, which is BP4, and I'm also going to use Sunshine, CT2. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to colour in these individual bits here. So as I say, no blending or shading. All that I want to do is get that colour down onto the unicorn. So into each bit, its mane as well as its tail going in. And then what I can do is, let's actually go in with a bit of a deep red. Let's go in with the magenta, just for the hoofs.
Ooh, we've got a super close up there.
Oh, look at that, awesome.
Lovely.
So there
That was
we go.
for Dawn, who wanted a super extreme close up.
There you
There you
go.
Dawn. Your wish is our command.
And that was our Noir Black alcohol proof ink that I used. So then as you can see here, so it's the one dye, But what you would then do is cut that out twice, and then you would stamp one of the unicorns facing one way, and then you'd turn it over, and then you would stamp the other one facing the other way. So that's how it's going to appear. So this is how, for this one, Ben, it doesn't matter which way that it lands when it's twirling.
It's only relevant to the cat, the dog, and the bird.
The bird,
yeah.
Right. So yeah, so then the bird and that, then you can then come along and just use the front twice, because certainly with the bird it's symmetrical.
Yeah.
Obviously with the unicorn it's slightly different because it's not symmetrical, whereas like the bird and that is. So then let's just do a couple more here and spend a wee bit more time than me.
The My Little Ponies back in the day, remember those?
Sorry, Ben?
Remember the My Little Ponies back in the day?
Oh, I remember them, yeah.
That's what it looks like. Sorry, I think we might have misunderstood the close-up. Apparently, it wasn't a close-up. Was it a close-up? Wasn't a close-up of the unicorn that you guys wanted? It was a close-up of Becky, Queen Becky of Softcraft. Oh, there you go. You really do suit that crown.
You do.
Actually.
I love a crown.
Yeah, you wear it well, as Rod Stewart
But
would say.
I've worn a crown in the supermarket before, and you get some funny looks.
You've worn a crown in the supermarket. Why would
Why?
you wear a crown?
I can't remember. I think it was a bed, but they did give me some funny looks wandering around the supermarket. Yeah.
You do look as though you would be part of a royal family. You suit it. You would fit in well.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I don't know which one I could go after. I think they've all taken now.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can wear this for the Bridgerton party.
There you go.
You can wear it to the Bridgerton party. By the way, if you don't know about that, make sure you join us for Softer Side in just over an hour's time, where we're bringing you some fabric which will reminded us of Bridgerton. Doesn't remind me of Bridgerton because I've never seen it.
Me neither.
Oh, you're missing out, is all I can say.
No,
You
Not-
really are.
not what I've heard. All I hear is, oh, it's so lovely.
That's all I hear as well.
Oh, but he is. Oh, even my mum was like, oh.
I thought you said not to watch it with your mum.
No, I didn't watch it with my mum. I did. My mum said she'd started watching it, and I was like, okay, I'm never going to watch it with you.
Is it on in the US as well then, this?
Yeah.
Oh, it is,
Yeah.
it is. Oh, right, sorry. Listen, it's from Netflix. Yeah? Oh? Oh, yeah, sorry. Right, so Netflix, so.
Where have you been? You've had loads of time that you could be catching up with all that sort of stuff.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm such a saddo, right? Because there's all this new stuff on TV, and I go back and I rewatch stuff which I've watched before. And
I do the same.
So here's the thing. I was watching like reruns of the A-Team and stuff like that.
Right.
But my new one, and we're watching them all again, is Monk.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Oh, what a great TV show. Do any of you guys watch that? About the detective who's got OCD and he's germophobic. It is just the best series. So I've been watching all that on my holidays.
I don't think I've heard of that before.
Oh, you've got to
Monk.
watch it. It's on Peacock at the minute.
Right.
And I won't spoil it for you, but he's like a former detective. There's a bit of a trauma happens in his life, and it kind of triggers all of these kind of things with him, and he's afraid of everything, he's germophobic. Then he goes back in as like a consultant to the San Francisco Police Department, and he's amazing at solving crimes. But
Right.
obviously he's got all of these issues, shall we say, and it's such a good show. You should definitely watch it.
Maybe give it a shot at some point.
Yeah, you'd like it.
I'm always looking at different things to watch.
Yeah.
It's like you, I always go back onto the same things.
I've been watching Friends.
I've been watching
yeah.
Friends.
Friends is always on though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just sort of comforting, isn't it?
Yeah.
But still, it's on TV all the time, but I'll still go and selectively watch it on like Netflix and that. love it.
Christine just says, I've seen Monk, it's great. It really is. I've never seen, how can I put this? I've never sat down to watch an episode of Friends, but it's on so much in our household, I think I've seen every episode.
You
Does that
probably,
make
yeah.
sense?
Yeah,
Because
no, that
Laura
makes
watches
perfect
it
sense.
all the time.
It does.
But it's quite feel-good TV, isn't it,
Oh
Friends?
gosh, yeah, it is.
It's a good TV show.
There's even now, all these years later, there's still little jokes sometimes that I just get now.
Yeah.
I've seen it a million times, and then I just, some of the jokes just click.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what it means.
That's what it is.
I gotcha. But here we go.
That is so cute.
Thank you, Becky.
Guys just say that Becky should have it because it would go nicely with their crown.
Yeah, there we go.
Give him a little twirl.
So if I go in,
Yeah.
and then what
Line
I
them
would
up.
do, so I've used my red liner tape. I would also go along with either a hot glue or even our Call-Al glue gel afterwards. And then I would then hold that just to here. Hey! The more obviously you turn it, the more it's going to spin as well.
Yeah.
But even something like that, it folds down flat. You can do that with any of them, but they're really nice and they're really fun as well. As we've established, things like your penny sliders or using them just as character with your craft boxes, anything like that. But the fact is, you can then do your penny slider or your twirling character. All you need is some thread or that kind of like invisible plastic thread. It's something like that that's going to enable it to twirl round.
Such a great collection. Loads of you telling me how much you love it. Scrap Paper Scissors says, I have this set, and thanks to one of Craig's previous tutorials, I made my first spinner card last week. They're a lot of fun, right? They're so much fun. And Pat says, I'm loving this card. I have the set, and now I'm inspired to actually make something with it. Listen, if you've already got it, get making with it. If you haven't already got it, please pick this up today. The deal is just ridiculous. It's the cat's whiskers. 70% you're going to save. 70%, £11.98, $14.92. Take off your platinum discount if you're a platinum member. It's a silly price because you're going to get the Twirling cat stamps front and back for all of the characters, the relevant dies to be able to cut out your stamps, and then the apertures as well. So you've got your fish bowl for your cat. There's that Twirling birdie. Yes, lots of. That's one of Joe's, isn't it? Lots of opportunity to craft. So, sorry, Nicholas says you can never unhear it. Plenty of opportunity to craft. Oh, I'm going to have to pay him again now for copyright. It's twice I've said it. Stop saying it, Ben. Your Twirling dog comes with that little house, which is so cool. Then you've got the gorgeous elephant. And then last but by no means least is the unicorn, which we've just seen. If you do not buy this today at this price, you'll never buy this collection. That's what I truly believe, because look at the saving. It's amazing. Grab it today whilst you can. Also, something which you might want to pop into your basket, red liner tape. This collection with 2 of your 12mm, with 2 of your 6mm and 2 of your 3mm. So you get 6 in total, saving a quarter. So £13.50 or $27.50 is the deal on this one, less your platinum membership if you are in the club. Let us vote. Shall we vote? Yes, I think we shall on the demo of the show. Well, I'm just looking at a couple of the cards there, and it seems like yesterday you made those cards. The show's gone quickly, but that first card that you made with the layering panels, gorgeous. Which
Just
one are
like
you going to
ages.
vote for, though? Let's have a look.
Here we go, let's have a look. So we used our delicate die, so number 1. Then we went into number 2. Then we went into Sassy and Classy, number 3. Then we went into the Twirling characters, number 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vote now. I reckon you've got about 6 or 7 minutes to get your vote in. Also, something which has been really popular over the course of, well, I said the day, but indeed the week, the Get It Got It Good deal, which is the 12x12 paper pad collection. 98 sheets in total, so you've got your gorgeous farmhouse, you've got your positive thoughts, and your masquerade ball collection in there as well. Works out that you buy 2, you get the third for free. That deal is available while stocks last, or indeed just for the rest of this week, because a brand new Get It Got It Good will be launching, of course, next week. So if you do like it, make sure you jump in and grab that collection. Right, finishing up the show. I cannot believe we are almost at the end of the show, and today is National Scrapbooking Day. In fact, International Scrapbooking Day. I was just reading up on the history of this. The first recorded use of the noun scrapbook to refer to a book with blank pages for pasting items into is believed to have been in 1821. And certainly since then, it's become so super popular. And Craig, particularly in the States, isn't it? It seems to be like scrapbooking is more popular over there.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you know, it is getting popular here in the UK, and it has been for, you know, a couple of years, but it's not quite reached the level that you guys stateside. You know, you love your scrapbooking, you know, you love to do your memory book albums, or whether it's just individual pages. Predominantly, I know that you guys do a lot of 12 by 12, but then don't forget as well, you know, your scrapbook pages, they don't have to be, you know, obviously, yeah, they kind of originate from a 12 by 12, but things like your 8 by 8, or even just smaller ones, 7 by 7. So if sometimes 12 by 12 can be daunting, as much as you don't need to fill it all, which is why pattern papers are really, really nice, you know, just shrink it down slightly onto something a bit smaller.
And how would, like, for people who actually haven't done it before, like, how would you go about scrapbooking? Would you sort of pick a theme first of all?
Many people do it in different ways. So what you might then do is, yes, pick a theme. Now, without stating the obvious, if it's maybe a Christmas photo, you would tend to go around maybe your Christmas papers or embellishments or that. What I do, it's very much like I do with toppers, and I have a look at what colour's in it. So I would then have a look and see what colour is in my photo. What is it that I'm wanting to scrapbook? And then I would pick the colours out from that way. Alternatively, it might be, for instance, something like Nitwit later on, launch day, that colour theme is done completely. And if my photo allows it, I'll work the colour around it. Because sometimes, I don't know, maybe the photo's got pinks and fuchsias and that, and at first you might think, would Nitwit work with it? Have a play with the colours, layer up, take photos, then just dismantle it all, have another play, just have a look. Before you commit, take your photo. Take your photo on your phone. You can always go back to, oh, I didn't like that first one I did, but I liked the second layout. Well, I liked bits from the second layout and I liked a bit from the third layout, and then pull them together and flick through your phone. But for me and a lot of people, yeah, it's the photo or the work, whatever it is you're scrapbooking, they tend to go from the colours from that.
But a lot of people as well, like if you were maybe scrapbooking from, say, like a holiday or something, people then add in things like, I don't know, like tickets or memorabilia, or even like you could, like, you probably use fabric, couldn't you?
Of course you could.
As well?
Anything.
Yeah. In fact, I got one for when I turned 21.
Yeah.
Which wasn't that long ago. No, it was a long time ago. For my 40th, my mum actually made one out of fabric. And she took photographs and she took fabric that meant something to me and sort of made it and stitched it all together. And I quite like that idea.
That's really nice.
Making something for a special occasion, you know, for a memory that you can give to somebody, I think is a really great idea. And we've got, we all pick up loads of photographs and bits and pieces. Like I was thinking, have things like my memory box, like you say, movie tickets and things like that. Great to actually get them out and start using them.
That's it. Yeah, and then you look at the photo that you're using. So what does that photo remind you of? So as you said, if you were maybe, say you were in Spain and you were away on one of the boat trips or that, did you get the ticket stub for it? Did you pick up a little shell that came with the, that you seen on the beach? If you managed to sneak a little bit of sand or something like that, put that in one of the little, tiny little cello clear bags, pop that one in, or use the sand alternatively to glitter. So put your PVA glue on, sprinkle the sand from your holiday. So it's whatever you can to capture that memory in the photo, add it onto the scrapbook.
That's a great idea.
Just a few little hints and tips for you there. National Scrapbooking Day. So maybe if you've never tried it before, maybe today is the day for you to be able to give it a go. Right, we've got the vote coming up for the demo of the show. Before that, a few of you have been asking for a while about a brand new crafty song.
Yes.
So this has been in the works. I can't remember when we finished it, but the guys behind the scenes have been like working so hard getting the video done. So you're going to see a few of the guys. You'll see Nicola in this video actually. But the whole premise on this was a few people asking, like, how on earth we remember all of the different items that are here at Crafter's Companion. So the way I remember them is by this little song.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briars, misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip, glue, applicators, envelopes, creators, stamping, platforms, boxer boards, the bit score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, die stamps, ink trays, mitre tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape, paint brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, felt quick writing pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt, press sparkle pots, Centura, pearl and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, buddy bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, buddy bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, Ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget Discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
You know what? Let's say just for a bit of fun, but the guys like work so hard on that video, and like Tori has just spent so long putting that together. The guy in the green thing was Adam.
It is.
Yeah, and so traumatized by that green suit. He's actually his last day.
It's his last day.
Yeah,
I know. Ben, that was awesome, but so good. That was only just some of the backstage crew as well. So seeing them and taking part and just giving a little nod to them for everything that they've done. But that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you did it in one take, I hear.
One take, just one take wonders. But yeah, no doubt.
Duet coming up with you two.
Well, I'll tell you what, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Being the airport lounge singer.
Yeah. Airport Lounge Princess.
Airport Lounge Princess, of course.
Princess Becky.
If you want to watch it back, it will be on our socials, I'm sure, over the course of the next few hours. Demo of the show. Oh, we're doing that first. Demo of the show is number 2.
Hooray! Number 2.
So that will go up on our Crafty Walk of Fame.
It will.
And could be voted for as the demo of the day in just a little while. Lots still to come in an hour's time. We are here. I'm here for the first hour with Becky. Then Becky Redican will be here for Softer Side. What's coming up to look forward to on Softer Side?
We've got the Build-A-Block system. We've got loads of demos. I've got some demos for Mother's Day. So make some Mother's Day items, and we've got that fabric that we showed you earlier today.
Looking forward to that, and then 6 o'clock tonight, Craig and Becky here, and you're excited about a brand new launch.
Brand new launch, yeah. This is only the third one that we've done from Nitwit, which many of you will already be familiar with. It's now bringing the incredible designs from Nitwit within paper craft form, physical paper craft form, and it's 3 hours full.
3 hours. It's going to be amazing. You can pick up the deals already. Make sure you do. Big thank you to the team. Thank you to Becky. Thank you to Craig. We will see you in just an hour's time. Until then, goodbye for now.
Toodles.